Alright! Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Fiction Rant playing Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown, where we... Gosh, what are some highlights from last time? Seska betrayed us a while ago at this point. We also managed to, with the Vidians, like extracting B'Elanna Torres's DNA and making a Klingon version of her, we managed to get back normal B'Elanna, who's half Klingon, half human. And we managed to keep Klingon B'Elanna. So we've got two B'Elannas now. We are currently... Oh, gosh. We did the wormhole thing with talking with Tomalak. Not Tomalak. The ancient Romulan guy that... whose name escapes me, who... It looked like we had the option to basically kidnap him. Didn't end up working out that way, but it was super intriguing. And yeah, we are trying to explore and find our way home. So, as is tradition, gotta do all the scanning first. Looks like we have a side quest. These blue ones are always side quests. The gold ones are main quests. You can take as long as you want going to all this stuff, but you run into morale issues. And we do have a quest right now to maintain high morale, which is going perfectly fine so far. Looks like I'm building... Oh, right. Am I upgrading some crew quarters? These level 2 now? Heck yeah. Yeah, so these are nice because they're normal crew quarters, but they accommodate 15 crew instead of 10, and they give morale each cycle. Let's see how we're doing on... let's see. Quarterless. One person is quarter... How can they possibly be quarterless? I have quarters for everyone. And I've been upgrading them. Can I upgrade this? I can. Okay. Alright, what's our side quest here? Captain, 2 Kazon raiders approaching. Weapons charged. Battle stations. I guess we're doing a battle. Okay. So we can swap out all of these. I haven't actually been needing instant shield charge. Ooh, weapon overcharge. Increases Voyager's weapon damage until the end of combat. Effect is stackable. Oh, heck yeah.
What are your orders, Captain?
Alright. Orders are to attack their... Sure.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
And just as soon as Klingon B'Elanna is available, we're going to be using her every time.
Ability ready, Captain.
Harry's hacks their shields. Why did this open? One of your shields is dangerously low. Switch to defensive actions to protect that side from further damage. Oh, interesting. Why did my shields get so badly hurt?
Moving to enemy shield. Ability ready, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Okay, what's the tutorial this time?
Moving to ability ready, Captain.
I'm so confused. Why did I take so much damage so quickly?
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Yay. Okay. Lost a little bit of hull. Not too bad. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Pardon, still getting over being sick. Alright, ship looks pretty beat up. Let's scan them? Scan them, I want to know what we're dealing with. 5 live signs, faint. The ship's been hit hard by radiation. We should be careful, Captain. Hail them. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. We received your distress call. Thank you for coming. We already lost hope. I'm Captain Rivas. We're here exploring a nearby nebula. We were unprepared for the subnucleonic radiation. Our ship couldn't manage the exposure. We've been stuck here, and radiation sickness. Judging by the contamination levels, they won't last long. The radiation destroyed our warp coils. We're dead in the water. We can't get back to the medical facility at our base. Ooh. I can just heal them with the... Oh, yeah. So in that first encounter with the Vidians, where they hid inside the Neutronium House of Mirrors asteroid, we ended up being able to help them without losing Neelix's lungs, so they gave us a surgical device as thanks. We'll beam you to our sick bay. Stand by. Thank you, Captain. I feel reborn, and another day and we would have... Thank you. But we're still stranded. Could you help us with polyferronide? Sure. We won't leave you adrift in space, Rivas. We'll find the polyferronide. We would be eternally grateful, Captain. We'll be back soon, I promise. Tricky. Polyferronide is rare. Any ideas, anyone? Well, Captain, we're not too far from the Drayan system. The moons of Drayan 2 might have polyferronide, but we need permission from the Trains first. What about the Drayans? A very private species, Captain. Private? Well, Captain, a long time ago, the Drayans became over-reliant on technology, so they cut themselves off from it and from the outside world. Well, let's try our luck. Helm, set a course for Drayan 2. Alright. How are we doing on resources? Definitely need more of everything. And we're actually draining batteries right now. Life support has been damaged. Why is... Oh, right. It's still damaged. That's why. Okay. What would it take to upgrade this whole bunch of dilithium? Well, we're saving up, but it'll be a bit. And we need more science before we can do much. So, how are we doing on deuterium? Oh, we need some deuterium. Okay. Received a distress call from a small vessel. Life support is failing and won't last much longer. Yeah, let's just repair remotely. Repairs failed and the survivors perished. We found the resource cache aboard the vessel afterward. Well, waste not, I guess. How are we doing on food? We're doing good on food. Still need more deuterium. Because we screwed that one up. Yay. We have enough for that. Sweet. Yeah, let's risk flying into the atmosphere. You bastards! Must inform you that our shield and weapon systems are inadequate for the threats present in this sector. If we're to navigate this quadrant safely, I recommend further immediate enhancements. This would be the easiest, because we can just use the Maquis Raider. Yeah, let's do that. Maquis Raider. Sure, let's do the Talaxian ally, because they just cost food. No problem. Alright. Class D planet, no atmosphere, there's deposits. Okay, cool. I do not particularly want to burn a torpedo for this, but eh. Oh good, we didn't critically fail and blow ourselves up that time. Got a freighter here. Found an abandoned ship. Has steel storage compartments. Yeah, let's beam aboard. Sweet. That's a repair station. Don't care. Oh man, still need deuterium. Okay, that's upgraded. Right? No. How do you tell easily what stage they are? Level 2, level 2, level 1. Okay, it's in a little summary. Okay. Small trade vessel. We haven't encountered the trade yet. What the heck? The trade hail us, offering us the resources that they have on board. If we help them, we can demand that they leave or intimidate the... Yeah, let's do that. Sweet. And we're keeping our morale up, which is good. Alright. Ooh, crew. You know what? I'm actually going to go to the sector. That was weird. Scanners have picked up an M-class planet, absolutely teeming with plant life. Voyager could restock its food supplies, though it might mean a slight detour. I mean, normal. Picked up this... Wow, thanks for saying something slightly not even a little different. Yeah, let's check for food. Our food supplies could use a little restocking. Helm, set course. Okay, scanning. Is that trade? Yeah. What is the deal with you? I wonder. Alright, we're good on everything except we need to shut down something because we're draining power and our batteries are not going to hold out much longer. So how about we turn that off because the trade opportunities suck anyway. A lush, vibrant green planet fills the view screen, teeming with abundant life. Its surface glows with natural energy, a stark contrast to the desolate expanses Voyager often encounters. Sensors confirm that the planet's ecosystem consists of a multitude of unknown plant species. I volunteer to undertake the cataloging process.
Look at that! I've never seen our Vulcan so enthused. Please, Captain, let me lend Mr. Tuvok a hand. As a morale officer, I'm hoping some of my cheerfulness rubs off on him.
Oh! Oh! We have an opportunity here! I appreciate your eagerness, gentlemen. Prepare for transport. We'll establish a rendezvous point for pickup. I might lose a command crew, but it's worth it. We can right the wrongs of the show. Alright. Desperately need more food. Yay, fulfilled a promise. Okay, let's get a whole bunch of food. Dang. Sweet, went great, and we got 75% each. I guess I need to upgrade my tractor beam. Whole bunch of duranium as well. Sweet. Alright. Got more of these to upgrade. Does this end up taking more? Oh, it does increase the energy consumption. That's why. Okay. Yeah, we're in an asteroid belt. That's fine. I guess that we're returning. Four vessels. Okay. Battle stations. Yeah. Don't have... Yeah, let's get instant shield recharge. Got all the Balanas working on us now. Alright. Can I switch which target I'm attacking?
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Okay, it's tab.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain. Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy is fled, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Our weapons are getting crazy powerful. Thank you, B'Elanna.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Sweet. Okay, we did moderate damage. Hull breach on deck 3. Janeway to engineering. Report. Jonas here. What do you need, Captain? Crewman Jonas? Where's Lieutenant Torres? Is she alright? She's busy with the wounded. Guess I'm on comms duty. Very well. How's the situation in engineering? It's chaos, Captain. A console just blew up right in front of the crew's faces. Pretty nasty. I'm fine, though. 3 got injured, minus 500 morale. Oh, I see. Help the lieutenant. She should report to me when she's done. It's almost a miracle we went this far without taking casualty. Yeah, about that. I've lost a bunch of people already. We need to end this now, Captain. The deadline to the 35 gave us, it's passed. You sound like you already have a plan, Commander. An alliance. If we had some Kazon Sex as allies, the others wouldn't touch us. Nothing we've been through with the Kazon would lead me to believe they're trustworthy. Desperate times sometimes call for desperate measures.
Captain, we're not far from the planet Sobras, home of the Kazon Pomar. There's someone there who owes me a favor. Jal Tersa, sorry.
Is he authorized to speak for his sect?
Not exactly, but he does have the Maj's ear. We wouldn't be risking confrontation.
Consider this, Captain. This alliance could restore crew faith and give the undecided critical pause on their ultimatum. That offers us a chance and more time. You know what? Screw the Prime Directive. Let's give it a shot. Helm, set a course for Sobras. Alright. Commander, we have our foragers returned? Not yet, we're having transporter issues. Janeway to transporter room 1, what's the holdup, Ensign? Minor malfunction, Captain, we're bringing him back now. Energize. Buffering pattern nominal? Wait, there's only one life sign. More information? Is it Tuvok? Neelix? I don't... What? A stranger materializes on the platform, a being both familiar and alien. The crew stares in disbelief. The stranger bears a striking resemblance to both Tuvok and Neelix, but is neither. Tuvax! Who? Cam to security! Intruder alert! Transporter room 1. Wait, I'm Tuvok! And I am Neelix! What? Captain, the bioscanners, their patterns have merged. You claim to be Tuvok and Neelix. How is that possible? You ask for a credible explanation? A simple transporter malfunction seems illogical. I could tell you the exact recipe for my infamous Talaxian surprise or recite verses of the teachings of Surak. Would that suffice? Report to sickbay. Immediately.
My scans indicate that all biological matter was merged on a molecular level. He's surprisingly healthy, given the circumstances. The man you see before you is a fusion of the two men, Captain. Did their minds merge as well? Who are you? As I said, Captain, I am Tuvok, and I am Neelix. Their minds, their memories, they are mine. I know all of you. You are my good friends. Remember. What's the last thing you remember? Well, we had finished gathering the plants. We were beaming back to Voyager. After that, I was standing on the transporter pad as you see me now. Have your tests revealed anything else, Doctor? Yes, a third genetic pattern. It was a tricky one to spot since I wasn't looking for plant genetics. Excuse me? The orchids. We collected several dozen of them. 1 orchids. They're part of your genetic structure now, but they're affecting your biochemistry. Could this alien plant have affected the scanners, Ensign? Possibly. I'll know more after running a diagnostic on the biofilters and transporter logs. Get on it, Ensign. In the meantime, Doctor, examine... What should we call you? Ah, a name. I hadn't thought of that. Why not Nivok? No, wait, how about Tuvix? Very well. Doctor, examine Mr. Tuvix and the orchids. Keep me posted. Of course, Captain. 1 transporter protocols. I don't know what that means. Investigate. Okay.
Okay. Science. Let's see. Whatever. Alright. Transporter protocols. Also, we can research some stuff because I'm over 100 research science points now. Would be probably pretty good to actually research some combat stuff. Can I get anything at tier 1? Okay, I guess we can get tier 2. Alright. Let's trade. How are we doing on fuel? We're okay on fuel. Batteries are actually charging now. Everything else is fine. Yeah, let's do a train 2. We can pick up some fuel after that. Cool. And I don't want to build any more because that evens out our power distribution. Alright, away team. Send down a survey team. We'll contact the Drayans. Yeah, Chakotay recommended pilot. Tom. Well, we don't have science there, but it might be okay. That'll be fine. Descending to Drayan 2. Stable. Wait, we've lost control. We're going down! I guess that we'll use the pilot trait. Sweet. The pilot skillfully crash lands the shuttle. Miraculously, the Wayu team emerges unscathed. Good job, Tom. We could repair... Wait, did you hear that? Something's here. Boy. I'd love to do this because it would give me a bunch of food and research, but the chances suck. And also don't really need the morale. Well, wouldn't hurt. Yeah, let's get a crit success. Why not? Use force if necessary. The OA team mains their phasers, scaring 3 children out of the bush. They plead for protection, saying that their elders plan to kill them and a creature from a nearby cave is hunting them. The away team's tricorders detect no other life signs. Suddenly, they hear another shuttle landing nearby. Looks like a Drayan shuttle. A squad just deployed from it. They're armed. Could stun them and get 3 to lithium. I guess we'll just hide with the children. They find cover in the surrounding terrain. The Drayan squad search the area in vain. After a while, the shuttle flies off. We need to fix our shuttle and get these kids out of here before more Drayans come along. Standard repairs or emergency repairs? Let's do standard. Yeah, that's pretty good. If I manage to get that, then the game really hates me. The away team meticulously repairs the shuttle. Relieved, they take off, but fail to notice a Drayan ship trailing them. Dun dun dun! Okay. Captain, the moon's atmosphere is blocking communications with the shuttle. Shall we contact the Drayans? Hail them. Greetings, I am Captain Catherine Janeway of the Starship Voyager. I am Alcia, First Prelate. That's a woman. May this day find you at peace. We do not have guests often. How can we help? Our intentions are sincere. Cooperation and open communication with your people. We've encountered an irradiated ship in dire need of repair. Their warp coils require polyferronide. We're hoping to trade with you. A noble cause. Now tell me, what is important to you? Yeah, the crew. The crew, the heart of the ship. I'd be nothing without them. Interesting. We also prioritize the bonds between people. We will gladly trade with you. Let us discuss... Excuse me, Captain. I have urgent matters to attend to. I will be back. Captain, the away team has returned. So soon? Several Drayan children were brought along. They claim the Drayans left them on the moon to die and returned to speed up the process. The Drains tried to kill their own children? The children claim so. They were in poor health and are currently in sickbay. Captain, Alcea is hailing. Her ship is powering up weapons. On screen. You have violated our sacred moon and abducted our people. Return them. We rescued them. They were left there to die. They were fulfilling their sacred duty. You call hunting children a sacred duty? Children? Captain, these children are our elders. When a Drayan nears death, they undergo the rite of passage on our sacred moon. They may appear as children to you, but that is how we age. Hang on, I got a bot to ban. There we go. Their shuttle crashed and their guardians died. Confused, they must have forgotten. Please return them. It is crucial they die on our moon to fulfill their spiritual journey. Weapons are fully powered. I mean, if it's their customs and stuff. The Delta Quadrant never ceases to amaze. I trust you, Alcea. Thank you. I sensed a kindred spirit in you, Captain Janeway. I'm glad you respect our tradition. Accept this polyferronide. May your acts of kindness echo throughout the galaxy. Yay, got the polyferronide. Thank you, Alcea. We'll beam our people over. Farewell. Goodbye, Captain. Helm, take us back to Rivas. Maximum warp. Alright, that was pretty simple. Still could use more food. Oh, yeah, I don't need to... I maintained my I kept my promise, so I don't need to hire you anymore. And... yeah, we got that going. Got plenty of morale. I might as well check out what's up for trade, but let's get some more tritanium first. Visit a total of 150 points of interest. Okay. Yeah, might as well. Ooh, nice. Okay. Okay. Get 1,000 deuterium for 40 tritanium. 5 dilithium for food. No. Ooh, duranium for dilithium. Yeah, that's actually a really good deal. Sweet. Alright, one cycle away we can get some more duranium. Yeah, let's shoot chunks out of the planet with our phasers. Why not? And let's get some more deuterium. Yeah, let's repair the hull. Let's actually sit more than one engineering crew. 2 repairs. I have 3 available. Yeah, we'll keep the 3rd one available. Alright. Yeah, let's risk ambush. It'll be fine. Hey. Okay, let's do quest. Alright. Combat tier 2. We've got 94 research. Let's see. Disruptor control room. Huh. Improve phaser fire rate. That could be really good. Oh, I was scrolled all the way over. I was wondering why I was having issues. Torpedo shield penetration. Oh, okay. That's all for making us more durable. Salvage protocols. It's actually super tempting because we keep getting in combat. Yeah, let's do that for now. Okay. Quest. Yay, promises.
Captain, a good number of the crew have formally asked about shore leave.
What, again? Psh. Sure. Alright. Ready to meet with Tursa. Oh no. I probably should have brought Tuvix. Oh well. Recommended traits Vulcan and Vidian. We could have had a Vidian? Alright. Sure. What's the worst that could happen sending Cass? Captain, Jal Tursa and another Kazon are already here, and they don't look cheerful. How do we approach them? Boy. Assure them that Voyager can be a powerful ally. Sounds reasonable. The away team talks about how Voyager could be a strong ally. Suddenly, the team is grabbed by the Kazon. Sacks are pulled over their heads and they're dragged away. We walked right into a trap. We're locked up with people who call themselves the Trabe. They don't seem hostile. Oh, yeah, treating the Trabe would be good. 5 extra crew plus a bunch of research. Heck yeah. The team treats the injured among the Trabe. Grateful, they inform the team that reinforcements are on the way. They just have to make it past the guards. Captain, we think the Trabe's plan is currently our best option. Any ideas now we can best support them? Can stage a fight. Pick the lock. Might need B'Elanna's shooting stuff for next stage, so let's go ahead and stage a fight. The away team stages a fight. A guard opens the cell door and is quickly dispatched. The way out is clear. We're on our way to the ship. Captain, Trabe in tow. We're on our way to the ship, Captain. Trabe in tow. Wait, a Kazon patrol. They're throwing grenades. Wow, I've got a 17 to disable the grenades. Yeah, let's just crit this, because might as well. Quick reflexes guarantee the grenades land among the Kazon before exploding. After escaping the cave, they're beamed aboard Voyager. Got some research, some extra crew, a bunch of XP for Cass. Complete 10 away missions without injury. Sweet. The away team and the Trabe are on board, Captain. Welcome. I'm Catherine Janeway, captain of the starship. The pleasure is mine, Captain. I'm Mavis, leader of the Trabe. You have our deepest gratitude.
Trabe, huh? Interesting.
You are currently Tuvix, sir. What Mr. Zabin is actually trying to say is we're glad to... Incoming Kazon vessels, Captain. Power up all weapons, and that won't be necessary, Captain. These are my people. Everything the Kazon have, including the ships, they stole from us. Interesting. Why is that? We share a dark past. When I was a child, the Kazon overthrew their enslavers. Us, the Trabe. More precisely, my parents' generation. We have been on the run ever since. We just want to settle down somewhere and open a new chapter for the Trabe. I don't know how I would feel if my people had been oppressed for generations. It's a wound that runs deep, a wrong that demands correction. I digress. I was told that you sought an alliance with the Kazon? Yes, we tried. We might not be as numerous, but with a little help we could regain some of our strength and become a valuable ally.
The Trabe are an advanced species before the Kazon uprising. I think they could be valuable allies, Captain.
Yeah, let's help them. Share some building materials. We can spare some material for your ship repairs. Thank you, Captain. This is very generous. Can share more.
Actually, there's something else. Yeah, screw it. Our food is in ample supply. I'd be happy to share. Thank you, Captain. This is very generous. That's all we can offer for now. If it is not too presumptuous, would you be willing to provide us with weapons, Captain? Being able to defend ourselves would put our minds at ease. No. No need to worry, Mavis. You're under Voyager's protection now. We're looking forward to this protection, Captain. Please let us give you something in return. It's called a Nutriplexer. It's not a weapons, but it's very useful. It increases the nutritional value of food so you can feed more mouths with less. Marvelous technology, Mavis. Thank you. We set out to form an alliance with the Kazon and found you. This could be the course correction we needed. Will you join us? Together, we could be a force to be reckoned with, or even something bolder than that. We could ask the Kazon Mages to join us at the bargaining table. Negotiations? Yes, bring the factions together. Convince them that peace would be in everyone's best interest. My people would finally settle, find a new home. Well, might be worth a try. We'll contact the Kazon. Okay, very low on food now, so... And we can do replicator rations. At least until we get some more food. Hey, Oberst, welcome, welcome. We are doing good. We've got Tuvix on board, and we're figuring out that situation. I am not going to be turning him back. Alright. Yeah, let's do some crossbreeding, sure. Hey, we didn't get screwed this time. And we got some science. Nice. 62. Am I actually researching anything right now? I am getting salvage protocols. Okay. We can switch everyone back to normal. Oh yeah. Okay. Right. Handing off some... Here we go. Okay. And I wanted phaser refire rate, which I need 70 science for. So we're close. Oh. I guess we're being ambushed. Okay.
What are your orders, Captain?
My orders are
Moving
blow them
at
up.
the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Screw their shields.
Ability ready, Captain.
So Klingon
shields
Balana's
destroyed,
ability is really cool. It gives me a stacking weapon damage buff that stacks, did it say 10 times? Effect is stackable. Oh, just period, stackable. Yay, a whole bunch of science. Okay, now I can get in fruit refire rate. 15%. That is not insignificant. Captain, okay, yeah. We are helping out Mr. Rivas. Hail them. Captain Janeway, we've been eagerly awaiting your return. We're being moved over the polyferronide, Rivas. We're deeply grateful, Captain. Accept these minerals as a token of that gratitude. Duranium, food, deuterium, tritanium, science. Heck yeah! Thank you, Rivas. Farewell. Helms at a course for home. It's time we continued our journey. Sweet. Okay. Looks like we can get some more crew here, but let's pick up some stuff on the way. Don't really need anything, though. Let's go for fuel first, though. Alright. Yeah, let's just scan. Yeah.
Disparate transmission. Civilian transport is ambushed by Kazon. Yeah, we could intimidate them. Yeah, let's do that. 6 more crew. Sweet. Let's make sure we actually have accommodations for them. Looks like we're good. Okay, am I actually getting the... Alright. Oh, thing I missed before. Hey! Dilithium, heck yeah. Alright. Yeah, let's blow it up a bit. Sweet. Alright. And now we probably need more deuteriums. Let's get that. Repair station is unnecessary. Alright. Analyze the orchid. And can I make something in the workshop? No. Okay. Yeah, let's risk ambush. It'll be fine. Sweet. And 3 crew. While salvaging all the resources, we located an escape pod with survivors inside. Alright. Now we're out of crew. Alright. Or crew quarters, rather. Okay, that's level 1. Let's upgrade you to level 2. That'll cover it. And we're great on everything. This is awesome. We actually have resources. So, let's pick up some extra geranium. Sweet. And let's go to the sector. Okay. Probably be about done by the time we get there. Okay. What's up? Captain, I've completed the diagnostics. It was a textbook transport sequence. No anomalies, power overloads, or malfunctions. What about the orchids, Doctor? They're just a plant, Captain. Lysosomal enzymes, cytoplasmic proteins, nothing unusual. This is unheard of in transporter history. I'm not willing to accept its simple malfunction. What about a holodeck simulation, Captain, to recreate the accident? Pardon my interference, Doctor. You mentioned lysosomal enzymes. According to Tuvok's botanical research, lysosomal enzymes could indicate symbiogenesis. Symbiogenesis? A rare reproductive process. Instead of pollinating or mating, the symbiogenetic organisms merge with another species. A fascinating hypothesis, but we're dealing with microcellular organisms. Symbiogenesis with a humanoid species is unprecedented. Actually, Doctor, Neelix and Tuvok were broken down into a microcellular level during transport. And if the enzymes interacted with their DNA inside the matter stream, they would fuse. Just like that, Tuvix is born. It's the best theory I've heard so far, and it's the only theory I've heard so far. Let's test our assumption on the orchids before we start humanoid trials. I guess we'll use the Vidian surgical device. Man, that thing's been awesome. Use the Vidian surgical device to separate the orchids. The operation was a success. Based on the findings, I'm confident I can reverse the symbiogenetic process that produced Mr. Tuvix. I found a radioisotope that could selectively attach itself to specific DNA sequences, and is the procedure safe, Doctor? I've accounted for every variable, except one. I don't want to die. They're important as individuals, and important for Voyager. Admit Tuvok has a point. As for Kess's opinion. As for the Doctor's opinion. No, he totally has a point. We've been so focused on returning Tuvok and Neelix that we haven't considered your perspective. You are a sentient being with your own thoughts and feelings. It's just... this is uncharted territory. Perhaps, Captain, I'm an opportunity. The greatest discoveries often lie beyond the boundaries of the expected. Keeping Tuvix, because I'm not a murderer. We can't simply end Tuvix's life.
It's not our right. Abort the procedure. My mind understands why you're doing this, Captain, but my heart... Oh yeah, I just killed her boyfriend. Cass, I know this isn't easy, but Nulix isn't truly gone. His laughter, his warmth, his love for you, they're all still here within me. Still creepy. Thank you, Captain. Your decision is most compassionate. They died. Yeah, basically. I can't deny the sadness I feel. Tuvok and Neelix were family, yet they live on inside of you. But now it's time we resumed our journey home. I think we have a job to do, Mr. Tuvix. Loss of Neelix is keenly felt across the ship tonight. He initially joined us, driven by the desperate hope of rescuing Kess, his love, but quickly became so much more. Our friend, our indispensable guide in unknown space, our morale officer, and our chef. He tirelessly worked to bring a smile to every face, even on our darkest days. I regret that we're unable to bring his hopeful spirit to Earth. The fact that this journey ended before he could experience the wonders of home he anticipated is a genuine disappointment. Paying our final respects to Tuvok tonight was devastating. He's not dead. Gosh, they're really laying this on pretty thick. Dang. It was a moment I always hoped would be years away and that the roles would be reversed. He was more than my security officer. He was one of my closest advisors and, more importantly, a true friend. His logic was always there to ground me, and his loyalty was absolute. His counsel was invaluable, and he never hesitated to challenge my decisions, and that helped us through every trial. The crushing burden of not being able to bring him home will stay with me forever. I'll miss you, Tuvok, every step of this journey and beyond. But we got Tuvix! And we're good on housing, but we are draining power now. Alright, we have over 100 research. Let's go ahead and act... Officers' quarters. Alright. Got Dequeast there. Don't care about any of that stuff. So, back to Sobras. More
What are your orders, Captain?
My orders are blow them up.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
They fled. Got a lot of science. Sweet. Alright. Good luck, Mavis. We'll keep you safe here on out. Thank you, Captain. I think this is the beginning of a great alliance. Ensign Kim, hail Kala. Ah, Captain, we seem destined to encounter one another. Maj Kala, we hope that this will lead to a new climate of peace. Maj Kala, I'm grateful you agreed to meet. I hope we'll come to terms. Terms? Forgive me if I'm skeptical about negotiating with slavers. Point out fear is holding him back. Why not? Your skepticism is born of fear. The Kazon cling to conquest. True strength lies in cooperation, something the Trabe are willing to embrace. You dare accuse the Kazon of fear? We will show you our strength, and you will regret underestimating us. Threat level +1. Well, that was a miscalculation. Captain Janeway speaks of the future where strength is not measured solely by conflict. The Trabe are willing to find common ground in that aspiration. We'll let down our guard and the Trabe conquer us again? We're hardly a threat, Majkala. We're scattered, desperate. All we ask is for the chance to find a new home. Can acknowledge the past wrongs, focus on the present, future needs of the Trabe, dismiss the past, focus on the present. Yeah, let's acknowledge the past. The Trabe were unjust, but they seek change. Can we offer them a chance to prove that? Actions speak louder than words. The Trabe must earn our trust. Captain, we must be careful not to dwell on the past. It would undermine our efforts towards peace.
This union with the Trabe seems like an effort to force us to capitulate. If so, it is doomed to failure. Shared values and common goals. Reiterate your commitment to peace. Challenges leadership. That sounds like a great way to increase the threat level. Shared values. Maj Kula. Even former enemies can find common ground. We're here to facilitate that. Fine words, but the Trabe must prove them true. Hey, threat level went down. Maj Kula allowing me to withdraw and confer with my Federation colleagues. You're allying yourselves to the greatest villains this quadrant has ever known. Captain, if... As Kula speaks, the transmission abruptly ends. Bridge consoles erupt in a chorus of alarms, their flashing lights painting the bridge in a red glow. Janeway's eyes narrow. What just happened? The Kazon and Trabe open fire on each other, Captain. Beam Nabis out immediately. I can't get a lock on him, Captain. The situation's escalating, Captain. I suggest we immediately retreat. You know what? I'm going to side with the Kazon because I think that the Trabe probably started it. We came here to show the Kazon that we're not their enemies. Protect them. Bim.
What are your orders, Captain?
It's their fault for screwing up the negotiations.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the aft, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Excellent.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain. Ability ready. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Alright. We had to split the rewards with the computer. Are you kidding me? Kula is hailing us. Hope you have a good explanation for this. On screen. How dare you, woman, taking advantage of our goodwill. We sided with you. Think, Kula, we just sided with you. If we wanted you dead, we would have attacked you. If you had used your head from the start, it wouldn't have come to this. You can't fool me, Janeway, but some of the other Mages aren't that clever. They'll give you a break. Consider yourself lucky. Next time we meet, we'll end this for good. A trade vessel is hailing, Captain. Have you gone mad? We were supposed to be allies, Captain. Save it, Mabus. Tell me, did you use this to get all the Kazon Mages on a silver platter? What I did was for the best. I could have decimated the Kazon leadership. The Trabe won't forget your interference, Captain. You'll pay for this. Yeah, backstabbiness is not a great way to build trust. Well, we made enemies of the Trabe, but at least the Kazon are off our backs. I'll check with the crew and assess the fallout. Good news, Captain. Despite everything, all 35 have chosen to stay. Seems our efforts have paid off. A testament to their resilience and to teamwork, wouldn't you say, Commander? Helm, get us back on course. Take us home. Sweet. Alright, I would like to check out the other systems that we haven't been to yet. Definitely gonna need... Alright, let's close that. Let's repair stuff first. Yeah. Okay, let me free up this. Alright. Vidian Interceptor. Alright. Sweet.
Yeah, more crossbreeding. Sweet, full storage. Alright. Ooh, more people. And a bunch of stuff we can't identify. Let's check out the Vidians. Can I fight you? I don't like Vidians. I like seeking them out and murdering them. Guess not. Picked up a distress call. Yeah, let's send them some crops. Okay, let's check out what's in the nebula. Sure. Doing great on fuel. Ooh, yeah, let's risk ambush. Sweet. Whole bunch more lithium, which means I might be able to upgrade main engineering. Yes! Sure. Oh. Survivors told us they escaped from a serious disease, but unfortunately brought it with them. Some of our crew have been infected. Okay, well. Okay. And well, we are burning deuterium even faster than before, but means we can turn this back on. Ooh, got unhoused people. So, yeah. Crew quarters level 1. There we go. Can turn this back on. And we can build some officers' quarters. Need a bunch more resources. Okay. Oh, right. I don't actually have Tuvix assigned to anything. Let's put him on phasers. Assuming I can figure where they are. That's torpedoes. Oh, I had him on shields before. Wow. He's amazing. Okay. Transporters, deflectors, torpedoes. I thought the phasers were up here somewhere. Where are my phasers? Am I going insane? Oh, got Chakotay in it. Okay. Well, let's do Tuvix instead, because he's more amazinger. And let's stick Chakotay in shields. Alright. What were we doing? Hail the Kazon, demanded they leave the Trabe alone. Yeah, might as well. Kazon demanded a research tribute from the Trabe. Okay. Some extra duranium, never hurts. And finally, more deuterium. Always good to get. Okay. And last but not least, okay, are you upgraded already? You're level 2. Those are emergency quarters. Might be able to build... Yeah, I can build officers' quarters now. How big are they? Only 3. Okay. Well, let's do it. Can clear out some extra stuff. Captain, I'm detecting a growing sense of restlessness among the crew. The desire to move forward, to cut more light years off their journey, is beginning to affect their focus. It's not yet a problem, but to avoid significant morale issues, I suggest we schedule a departure for a sector sooner rather than... Okay, that's just... We're timing out. That's fine. Alright, what do we got? Any side quests? Oh. Not that I'm seeing. Okay. Is that trade? Yeah, trade. Well, last time we did trade, we got some dilithium out of the deal, which is pretty sweet. So we should at least check out what their deals are. Scanning, scanning, scanning. In terms of game design, most of this is fine. The having to scan every planet individually thing is just bloat. If you're designing a game, don't do that. These are all level 2, right? Level 2, level 2, level 2. Ooh, level 1. Okay. I need more stuffs. Pardon, bumping my mic boom here. Well, the billiards lounge is done. I've already got the holodeck online. So we're all good there. But yes, you're right. It's very, very important. Alright. Experimental mining, sure. Sweet. Okay, we're still doing great on all of our necessary resources. I should probably actually check out those trade offers. Sweet. What do we want? For food, meh. What do we got for trade? Okay, food for tritanium, deuterium for duranium, tritanium for duranium, or duranium for dilithium. Heck yeah. More crew looks like. People want to get going. I get it. It's fine. Hire them. Ooh, holodeck. Station hosts a variety of scientific personnel seeking opportunities. A group of skilled scientists have expressed their interest in the Delta Quadrant. Yeah, let's give them a tour of the biolab. 6 crew, which means we're over capacity. Well, let's see if we can fix that. Upgrade. Alright, definitely want that science, but while we're over here... yeah, let's give them expertise. Ow. The heck. Let's upgrade you. Leave the trade alone. Leave Brittany alone. I should tell you how old I am. You're going to be dealing with me. Alright. And I definitely want that science. Gonna get blinded by science. But Oh no, a crew member's pet Tribble has escaped its quarters and found its way into the food reserves. With unlimited access to food, is now reproducing rapidly. If we don't act fast, the entire ship will be soon overrun with Tribbles. I am not doing that. That would be the Scotty approach right there. Yeah, I guess we can do traps. Why would we allow tribbles on the ship when we're in this much trouble? Oh, and we should research something. Workshop. There we go. Okay. All deck level 2? Yeah, might as well. It's come up a couple times. Okay. New trade offer. Ooh, heck yeah. Dilithium is just so rare. Tribbles are reproducing uncontrollably and flooding the ship. The crew begins isolating them in various rooms, hoping that without access to food, the numbers can be contained. However, these rooms remain unusable until a better solution is found. Okay. Well-hidden science station on a small moon, orbiting an inconspicuous planet. Despite its hidden nature, the scientists hailed us and are eager to talk. Let's do a scientific knowledge exchange. 40 science points? Heck yeah. Alright. I'm gonna grab all these planets here and then get moving. Mining team. Sweet. Got a bunch of lithium. Okay. Let's start. Yeah, let's do that. It doesn't happen that often, but there are more tribbles than expected. We haven't been able to catch them all. We'll have to try again. Oh no! Yeah, leave me alone. Grab some resources, bunch of food. Trade vessel attacked and cornered by Kazon. I thought this was a Vidian ship. Whatever. Okay. Alright. And with that, I'm going to take a short break. I'll be back soon. I just said we're back and didn't unmute my microphone. Off to the next sector.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. Business as usual. The Kazon are shooting at us, we're shooting back, though Seska and Kala have been conspicuously inconspicuous. Strategy? Psychology? Or did they finally take that much-needed honeymoon? Who knows? The captain's finally admitted she's losing faith in a peaceful resolution to our little Kazon conflict. I'm not exactly itching for a full-scale war myself. I prefer the Kazon just collectively beam themselves into a black hole. But let's be realistic here. Even with all our fancy Starfleet tech and the best damn pilot in the galaxy at the helm, the Kazon are basically a Hydra. Chop one head off, two more pop up. And Kulla and Seska, they don't seem to care how many minions they burn through until they finally get what they...
Log recording paused, awaiting further commands. Okay. Report! The plasma stream burned away the inner layer of the warp coils. We're going to need a new source of Verterium cortinide. Until we find it, our warp core output is severely restricted. We won't get full power. Capped Tier 2. Damn. Zabin.
Captain, a Talaxian convoy is in this sector. I'm sure they'll have what we need.
It's worth a shot. My inspection of main engineering points to sabotage, Captain. Logs were systematically deleted at regular intervals, violating Starfleet protocol. This requires attention. I guess we're setting up a trap. Lieutenant Torres, track any subspace comms from main engineering. On it, Captain. Good. Now let's see this convoy. Oof. Okay. Well, we're draining power like crazy, so I'm afraid we have to switch off the holodeck and switch off the shuttle bay. Do we need anything from the workshop? I don't think we do. Definitely need stellar cartography. Boy. Yes, I'm aware we're running on my emergency batteries. Thank you so much. Alright. Still dealing with the freaking tribbles. Yay, more food. Okay, is there anything here we can scan? Stupid tribbles. Yeah. All tribbles have been caught. Fortunately, their numbers weren't too great. Most are distributed to crew members as pets, while the rest are confined to a secured room where they can safely be released on a suitable planet. Hopefully this won't happen again. I'll say we'll upgrade a combat room in 40 turns. Okay, we'll see what we can do. Oh, boy. Captain, we've arrived at a Class M planet sending out a distress signal. I'm reading hundreds of life signs. They're contacting us, Captain. It's Federation frequency. Maybe the Caretaker provided us with some company. Or Starfleet finally came looking for us. Answer the hail. If it's someone from home, I don't want to keep them waiting. On screen. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway, the Federation Starship Voyager. Who am I speaking to? Greetings, Captain. I'm surprised our scanners picked up a Federation ship. Not that I wasn't happy about it. Who am I? I apologize, Captain. My excitement got the best of me. My name is Riley Fraser. For years now, I was working as a science officer in the vessel in the Bolian sector. We were attacked without warning by aliens. Those of us who survived were put in some kind of stasis. The next thing we knew, we were here on this planet. Seems we share the same luck. We were also taken to the Delta Quadrant by force. Who's with you on this planet? Any other Federation species? 3 humans besides me, some Klingons, Cardassians, Romulans, and dozens of other species I'd never seen before. And where are the aliens that left you here? No one knows. We all have the same story, grabbed up from wherever and dumped here. However, most of the species have become hostile. They raid our group frequently. If possible, could you provide us with resources? Sure. We don't have much to spare, but we'll spare what we can. Thank you, Captain. This will help us hold out for a bit longer. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but we have another request to make. Our scanners picked up an abandoned Borg cube, but we don't have a way to reach it. If you could retrieve a piece of technology from the cube, it could help us establish a peace on this planet. Yeah, why are you familiar with Borg tech? How are you familiar with Borg tech, Ms. Fraser? Some of us studied Borg in the Alpha Quadrant. What we need is called a neuroelectric field generator. If you're willing to help, we can provide the coordinates of the cube. Sure. Send us the coordinates, we'll take a look and bring back the technology if we find it. Thank you, Captain. Your efforts will contribute to peace and harmony on our planet. Okay, I really need to get the reactor back online. This is awful. What? Captain, we're being hailed on all emergency frequencies. Putting them on screen now. We are the Nezu. Our colony is under threat by asteroids. We need urgent help. Sure, we'll help them. Understood. We'll be there soon. Thank you, Captain. Please hurry. We won't hold out much longer. Okay. Been sabotaged again. The biolaboratory got damaged. Officers' quarters got damaged. They're really ramping this up. Got 80 people unhoused. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? It's worse than we expected. Voyager arrives just in time to witness a catastrophic meteor shower bombarding the planet, leaving fiery trails of destruction. The crew races against time to provide aid. Shields are holding. We're unaffected by the debris for now. Captain, a massive asteroid is headed straight for the colony. Yeah, let's tractor it. Activate tractor beam. We'll tow the asteroid back into space. Asteroid secured. Initiating course correction, and there it goes. The asteroid's responses were regular. It seemed to resist the tractor beam. That's unusual. A malfunction with the sensors, perhaps? Possible, yet the readings were consistent across multiple systems. Further investigation may be warranted. Several more asteroids are approaching. We must find a more effective solution to protect the Nezu. Captain, we're being hailed from the surface. Starship, Doctor, the debris, asteroids, evidence, meet up. Well, that was strange. Another hail incoming, Captain. You finally arrived, Captain. That asteroid would have caused heavy losses without your intervention. Thank you. Of course, Ambassador. We just had a strange hail from the surface. That must have been Dr. Vatum. His lab was hit by the bombardment. Please, Captain, you must help him. He's the only one who could save our planet. I'll send an away team now. Don't worry, Ambassador. We'll be back. We'll bring him back soon. Okay. Let's send Tuvix because he's awesome. And probably don't need her. Let's see. We need more Starfleet. We could use Pilot. There we go. And more science. Harry needs some levels. Hello, Amelia Willie 1. Welcome, welcome. And yes, the abandoned Borg cube does sound sketchy, but there's also this whole category of Borg science, which has me super intrigued. Alright, Captain, we're losing control of the shuttle. The thrusters are failing. The altitude is rapidly declining. We're about to crash. Fortunately, we have the best pilot ever. Sweet. The pilot, Tom, takes control of the shuttle and manages to lift up slightly before crashing near Dr. Vatum's lab. The crew team leaves the wreckage unharmed. Captain, Dr. Vatum's lab has collapsed. He must be buried under the rubble. We need to find a way to get him out of here, fast. I don't remember this episode at all. And vaporize the rocks with phasers, or combine strength to move the rocks. Yeah, let's vaporize them. The team disintegrates the rocks, avoiding Vatum with the utmost care. Once freed, they realize they aren't high enough to beam back to Voyager. Luckily, they find an orbital lift not far from them. Entering the orbital lift now. Wait, a woman has been hiding here. She's grabbed Dr. Vatum at knife point. What should we do? Well, intimidation seems to work pretty dang well. That's tempting as well. Yeah, let's try it. Oh no! Panic rises slowly in her voice. Scared, the woman stabs Dr. Vadam and runs. The team lunges at her, resulting in minor injuries as she escapes. Luckily, she didn't cause much harm to the doctor. Captain, looks like the tether's been damaged. We'll probably have to make some repairs. Boy, I do not want to use him anymore. Oh man, he's even been injured. Oof. Oh man, that takes a real cut out of your abilities when that happens. Man, Oberst, I should have paid attention to you. Done what you said. Oh well. Combine our efforts. Or that. Yeah, combined efforts. The team approaches the repairs like they would with Starfleet equipment. They recognize similarities in the design, are able to make the most crucial repairs, and begin their ascent. Ascending now. Something's not right. We're losing maglev cohesion. We're going to derail. Gosh, this is rough. As the team increases the carriage's velocity, they almost derail. Managing to realign the cart, they reach an altitude that allows Voyager to beam them aboard before they lose maglev cohesion. That sucked. Captain, the away team has returned with Dr. Vadam. Take the doctor to sickbay, and Tuvix, and call me when he's been checked over. How do you feel, Dr. Vadam? I've been better, but we've got more urgent topics to discuss. Can you contact the ambassador? Dr. Vadam, I'm glad you're alive. Have you found a solution to the mess we're in? Not a solution, but a suspicion. Each asteroid shows traces of anomalous energy signatures. I suspect this event was no natural catastrophe. We also have our suspicions. The asteroid we took care of showed unusual readings. We need more data. A larger asteroid should reveal enough. If I'm correct, we'll find more signs of manipulation. Well, that's good timing. Scanners are picking up a slow-moving gargantuan asteroid. An impact of that size would be catastrophic. Helm, set a new course. We need to stop this thing. And we're out of work cruise. Man. I'd also like to get this started. Man, I made this promise and I'm going to end up failing on it because... Captain, convoy leader on the screen. Name's Laxeth. State your business. Captain Janeway, I'll cut to the chase. We're looking for Verterium Cortinide. Our convoy was raided by the Kazon Nistrum. They stole all our Verterium Cortinide. If you'll excuse me, I have a convoy to rebuild. What a coincidence. Cullah is putting obstacles in our way again. Maybe it's time to seek him out for once. Yeah, treat the sickness. Facing a significant medical emergency, a virulent disease is spreading rapidly through the ship, and a lot of our crew is currently sick with severe symptoms. We need to treat them fast, or the disease will spread. Reach the asteroid. It appears that its velocity has decreased since our initial scan. Destroying an asteroid of that size could endanger the ship, Captain. I would advise a cautious approach, acquiring more data. Dreadnought 8i? That's a thing? Well, gosh, I want to encounter that. Alright. Yeah, let's scan it first. Let's start by scanning the asteroid. Maybe we'll find something unusual like last time. Captain, the scans detect unusual energy patterns. High concentrations of antimatter. Almost like... That isn't an asteroid, it's a starship. Captain, we're being hailed. There's no need for aggression. We are the Italian Order. Are you responsible for the asteroid bombardment of the Nezu planet?
The Italian Order claims this territory. The Nezu will withdraw. You are not Nezu. Why is this conflict your concern? I'm a friend of the Nezu, and I will not be going anywhere until you've stopped your attacks on their planet. You'll die for this planet? We would much prefer peace to war. If you withdraw, we'll send you some of our warheads. Captain, our scans show advanced weaponry. A fight would not be advisable. Dr. Vatum and the Nezu are counting on us. We have to help them. Oh, boy. Protect. I don't like bullies. This is your last chance to retreat. We would be willing to die for them, a loyal friend and a foolish one. Captain, they're powering their weapons. Battle stations! Okay. This might be a problem because I don't know if I actually have my... Ooh, combination of Neelix and Tuvok's abilities fires the enhanced phaser shot and reduces the cooldowns of all other hero abilities, 25-second cooldown. Cool.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain.
I don't know if I actually have phasers right now.
Ability ready, Captain.
I guess I do.
Ability ready, Captain.
The motion in this is so freaking weird.
Ability ready. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Alright. That actually went pretty good. Captain, the Italian Order is retreating. Let's deliver this news to the Nezu. Whatever you've done has worked. The asteroid impacts have stopped. Ambassador, the asteroids were part of an invasion strategy by a species called the Italian Order. Without Voyager, we would have been doomed. They risked their lives for us. Thank you, Captain. The Nezu are forever in your debt. Let us reward you with some of our planet's resources. Thank you. Thank you, Ambassador. All the best to you and your people. Same to you and your crew. May your journey home be short and safe. Farewell. Farewell. Helm, set course for the Alpha Quadrant. What? Kala and Seska have chased us for long enough. This ends now. Not for the Vaterium, not for revenge, but because we have a mission. We have a home to reach. Bold. In that case, we should strengthen our defensive and offensive capabilities. Laxeth might be willing to help us if we help with the repairs, though it could take a while. Speaking of reinforcements, I propose building a holographic ship projector to make it appear as though we have backup. Cool. A similar idea, we could use the deflector grid to create echo displacements. Kazon sensors would be picking up a whole fleet. They'd just have to leave before realizing it's an illusion. I like the sound of that. Yeah, for help. What about the Talaxians? Send Tom, sure. Lieutenant Paris, you're our best pilot. Go. Begin preparations immediately. Dismissed. With Lieutenant Paris unavailable, his duties as flight control officer will be temporarily covered by Lieutenant Zillis. This highly capable officer truly believes in Starfleet's organized approach. He is a bit of a stickler for protocol, but you can always count on his by-the-book precision. Lieutenant Zillis will be part of the original Starfleet crew aboard Voyager when it launched. His presence will ensure a seamless transition. When in doubt, consult the manual. It's rarely wrong. Oh boy. Want to make a waste disassembler. Pros are building on this. Oh, that's actually super cool. Sure. So I do have to research it first. Crap. Okay, well, we're gonna end up with a hell of a morale issue coming up pretty soon. Oh, don't need it. Okay. Need the science lab. Oh, man. What? And I finally caught him red-handed, Captain. It was Jonas, that slimy rat. He's been selling us out. Another traitor. Have security escort Mr. Jonas to the bridge. Captain,
I don't understand. I'm going to need an engineering. Cut the act, crewman. First Seska, now you. Why? Because without you, we wouldn't be stuck in this godforsaken quadrant. I'm sick of it. Chakotay. Michael, listen to me. This isn't the way, and you know it, and I know it. Help us, and I'll see what I can do to get you a second chance. Yeah, the order ships being basically orc ships. That's great. Let B'Elanna intimidate him. I can't betray Seska. It's too late. You're an opportunist, Jonas. Seska lost her only advantage with you. Get back on the winning side. You're wasting your breath. Just show me to the brig. What a shame. As you wish. Oh, boy. Okay, I need to not be in a nebula right now. Yep. Yeah. I'm receiving a Kazon Nistrum distress signal from the system. Could be a trap. Let's trade. Oh no. Am I not? Don't I have a... Okay. I'm going to turn this one off, this one off, this one on, this one on. Can I support this one? I can. Sweet. There's a lot of my stuff back. Repair that booger. Okay, way less people out of commission now. And I'm going to fail this promise. So not ready for any of that crap. Yes, thank you. Oh, boy. Upgrade the navigational deflector. Upgrade a new combat room. Yeah, who needs power for anything? Yes, thank you. Unhappy with a broken promise. Yeah, thanks. Go away. Oh, there's the Borg ship. Where do you suppose? Expanded holodeck. Physics shield room. Holographic shield projector. Sweet. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. I think that I just need to resolve this thing, and then I'll get all my power back, which sucks. Or can I just increase it now? Find a way to repair the warp core. Yeah, that would be freaking great. Screw it, let's check out the Borg. Send an away team. No preferred traits. Alright, well. Science and medical. I guess we're sending Kess. There we go. Captain, we're on the cube now, but it seems we're stuck. The only door we found is shut tight. How should we proceed? I guess we'll find our way around. Sweet. The away team moves some of the debris around, uncovering an alternate path they can comfortably follow. Captain, an active security scan traverses the area. It could trigger an immediate alarm. What are your orders? Administer a modified hypospray to conceal your biomass. That's actually kind of cool. Sweet. Modified hypospray works perfectly. The team's biomass is so significantly reduced that the security scan doesn't detect them. The team traverses the corridor unnoticed. Captain, there are a lot of inactive drones here. Maybe we can acquire some valuable information if we examine them. Should we risk it? I really want to. 70 research. Oof. Yeah, I'm chancing it. Yes! Away team carefully takes samples away from the inactive drones. Not only could they provide new data about the Borg, but a sample of their nanoprobes could prove useful. The team pushes on in their search for the field generator. Captain, the neuroelectric field generator is connected to the cube and looks rather delicate. How should we proceed? Delicately, obviously. Alright, we can just sever the connection and retrieve... Yeah, let's do that. It's the last check anyway. Sweet. Away team starts to cut the generator out of its casing. After a long period of precise work, the generator is safely removed. The team beams back to Voyager to deliver it to Fraser and her colonists. Alright. Okay. Well, morale isn't declining quite as fast as before. Okay, so if we can disable one thing... Cool. We're okay on energy. Alright. Alright. Back to talk about the Borg. Captain, the situation has worsened considerably. The illness has progressed rapidly, and the affected crew members and is spreading. We need to treat most of the crew so it doesn't get any worse. We will stop the disease. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Alright. I've got a bunch of research. Yeah, I don't have research, waste disassembler in the science tech tree. Okay, where is that? You You'd think it'd be in engineering. Not there. I don't see it there either. Large hydroponics. I'm not even seeing it in the next tier. Waste disassembler. There we go. Oh my gosh. Of course they gave me research that's in the next freaking tier. Alright, well, at least some people are getting healthier. Alright. Captain, we're within hailing range of the Fraser's colony. They're already hailing us. Looks like someone's eager for good news. On screen. Welcome back, Captain. How'd it go? Well, it wasn't easy, but we retrieved the field generator. Splendid, Captain. This will mark the beginning of a new era on our planet. An age of freedom and prosperity for our collective. Excuse me? Wait, collective? That sounds awfully familiar. I don't think there's a point in hiding it anymore. We are all Borg. So you weren't just dumped on this planet, you were assimilated by the collective. At Wolf 359, I was a science officer aboard a Starfleet ship. 5 years ago, a storm severed our link to the collective. We woke up free. We salvaged what we could and came to this planet to start over. What went wrong? Sounds like a new beginning to me. What went wrong? The drawbacks of individuality, Captain. Instead of depending on each other, we fell back into old habits. The joy faded fast. Faced with cultures we didn't understand, we were taught to hate. We turned hateful, and then came the violence. The fighting, the raids, all because of this? That's why we needed the field generator, to re-establish the neural link among former Borg. Linked, we had no conflict, no crime, no hunger. We lived as one in harmony. A so-called harmonious family bent on violent assimilation. Captain, I'd think wisely about your decision. The neuroelectric field generator could be a significant asset provided a deborgification is performed. If it could cut our patient recovery time in half. Please, Captain, we are no longer Borg. We've learned. We just want to do what's good, use what's good from our past to build a safe and productive community. Yeah, I'm keeping it. The possibilities of the field generator are intriguing. It could be the key to getting home. I'm sorry, but we'll be keeping it. That's unbelievable, Captain. You would doom us to die in conflict for your own personal gain? You'll have to find another way of living together as individuals, as other societies did for centuries. Ensign, end the transmission. Also, it's like, I mean, the way that I think about it is, oh, you escaped the Borgs, you want to go back to being Borg. I want main engineering to see if Voyager can use the neuroelectric field generator. Captain, do our goals really justify any and all means? I don't feel comfortable with the thought of this technology. Well, be careful. Noted, Ensign. We'll use it cautiously, responsibly. We're not going to let it change who we are. Helm, resume original course. Unlock the Borg tech tree. Oh, cool. Battle stations, of course. And it's Kazon, alright.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
I destroyed their warp core and they're still fine. Whatever. Sweet. I do not like nebulas. Need to unlock nebula scanning. Found an abandoned ship. Get a bunch of deuterium. That's actually perfect. Alright. actually researching. Good. Still good on power. A bunch of people still unhoused, but they'll live. Captain being hailed by a passing trader, boasting his exceptional wares for sale. Upon closer inquiry, it soon became clear he's not speaking not of goods, but of living beings. Our scans also revealed his vessel is unusually heavily armed for its small size. Can buy them free, or attempt to beam them out. Yeah, I've got dilithium to spare. Okay. Okay, and of course I don't have enough. Alright. And I need to take a short break because my son just got home and he needs to have a nap. So, I'll be back shortly. Alright, and we're back. Sorry about that. My son got home from a thing with Grandma and needed to be seen to. And I'm thinking that they're not going to let me repair the warp core. Investigate the anomalous signal anyway to gaze on space. Okay, yeah, I don't think they're going to let me repair the warp core until I do this. And we're out of food. Stop the disease. Can I afford... Yeah, that'll be fine. Hey, positive morale for a change. 1,600 food. Yeah, why not? Cool. Get back to normal food rations. Okay. We'll get more people after the fact. And broken promise again. Yep, sorry. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders. Voyager discovers a Kazon shuttle drifting aimlessly in space. The ship is damaged and eerily silent. Is this a derelict vessel or a trap set by Seska and Cullen? Voyager approaches cautiously, wary of what they may find. One life sign, Captain. Critical. Treat wounds with him. That thing is just coming in clutch. Beam them directly to sickbay. Captain, the patient is conscious and requesting to speak with you. He's displaying a significant rise in red blood cell production, which I can't explain. I'm Tierna. Thanks for saving me. You're part of Culla's crew, aren't you? He's just abandoned me. He and that vicious woman. I'll take you to them. They'll be at your mercy. I want to watch Culla suffer. Yeah, not trusting you. That sounds too good to be true. Security, escort him to the brig. Seska was right about you. You are insufferable. As security is escorting Tierna to the brig, a subtle shift in his demeanor goes unnoticed. He fiddles with his sleeve, his breathing becoming rapid and shallow, his body trembling almost imperceptibly. Then, without further warning, a blinding flash erupts. A concussive force rips through the corridor. The ship groans under the strain as debris flies and the crew members are thrown off their feet. Report. Tierna detonated. Casualty. And he yelled something and... never mind, I won't get... The fact that there's a conflict going in Iran while this is happening is just a little too perfect. The Kazon's body was a bomb, a living bomb. The red blood cells were a sign. Culla, we have to stop this. Search the shuttle and start the repairs. The shuttle logs contained rendezvous coordinates, but they were broadcast to several Nistrum ships. Then we're walking into something big. Helm, set a course. Okay. Repair. Oh, and let's stick our third dude on... Sure.
I don't know if that's doing what it's supposed to or not. I do have a little bit of extra. Oh no, that energy will probably go away when I get the repairs done. Okay. Research! Yay! Glorious, glorious research. Out of order, mess hall. Yeah. Some of the scientists can join. Scientific exchange. I don't need more crew right now. Figures. Oh well. What do we got for trade? Normal. Ooh, that's actually, well, would be tempting. Yeah, I don't care about any of these. Oh, I wonder. Repair hull. Nope, it's all just repair hull. Okay. Why am I not repairing the hull at all? Ah. You can take people out of this. Good to know. Okay. Can we do any research? That's not a priority anymore because I failed it already. Okay. The navigational deflector. Isn't that in here? I'm not sure that the research balancing is really dialed in all that well, because they don't give you anything particularly challenging to fight early on, which encourages doing research in other areas. They then proceed to require you to do a whole bunch of research all at once while giving you no research points. So, yeah. Oh yeah, that thing. Okay, once again, I have no idea where the heck the improved navigational deflector is. It'd be really nice if it told me the category it's under, or something, or anything. Waste disassembler, sensor array level 2. Does that allow me to? No, it doesn't. Alright. Field studies, metaphysics shield room, navigational. I have it. Oh, I need to actually upgrade the dang thing. Okay, that's why. Upgrade. That makes sense. I'm a doofus. Alright. We have so many unhoused crew right now. Yeah, let's... okay. Let's turn that on for a bit. At least until the batteries go away. And don't need any of that stuff, so... yeah. Okay. Did it not screw me over too badly? No, I need this one. And don't need that one. Okay. Yeah, that went fine. Oh my gosh. Everyone just gets to stay sick forever, I guess. Can I help at all? Not really. I've already got the doctor assigned. Yeah, I don't know what to do to help. Alright, well, let's wait for the navigational deflector to be upgraded. 7 cycles, and that'll be 6 cycles away. So let's get some fuel. I like how many binary star systems there are. That's pretty cool. Class M star. Sweet. Do not have very good power. Well, that's fine. Is there like a random event I need to track down or something? What the heck? I wonder if those Telellaxians would be able to help.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Yes, always got to make sure to deactivate him last because he reduces the cooldowns of everything else.
Ability ready, Captain.
Cool. Sorry about that. What? Some crew members are currently sick. Have everyone treated, yeah. Where are those Telellaxians? No need to be dangerous here because we're going to go over capacity anyway. Get all the deuterium. Oh, I'm draining because I have the upgraded navigational deflector. Oh my gosh. It keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. More Kazon.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Then I'm going to end up with morale
Ability ready, Captain.
because of waiting too long. And they fled. Well, on the plus side, extra morale. Civilian transport has been ambushed by Kazon. Yeah, I could offer fuel. Yeah, there we go. Oh goody, more crew. Sure. Someone across some massive debris field. Ooh, a whole bunch of dilithium. Yeah, let's do it. Yes! Oh, great. Yeah, now we're ending up with a time crunch. Okay, leaving that. Okay. I just need to... That's food. Yeah, need to switch that off. Is this one on? Get 2 sick bays going. Can't upgrade it. Oh yeah, what can we do with Borg? Treats and heals all sick and injured at lowered crew, but has a high patient capacity of 20. Huh. Well, no interest in that at the moment. Let's see. Let's see if we can do something for morale. That could be helpful. Yeah, we probably need that the most right now, though. Screw it, I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, we're gonna be out of food soon. Yeah. It's fine. That's fine. And let's deactivate. Because we're actually at +3. What all got disabled? That was already disabled. Can't disable main engineering. I don't know. Kind of don't care. We're good. Everyone's housed even. Well, we're not going to get that fixed. Yeah. Leave me alone. Gain at least +5 morale per cycle for 15 cycles. Yeah, I'll do that one. Okay. We will see how this goes. Alright, it's definitely Culler's Raider, Captain. He's not alone in picking up several Kazon ships. We're outnumbered. We're ready. There's no turning back. Yeah, echo displacements. Let's get our invisible reinforcements in place, Ensign. Yes, they've taken the bait. A few Kazon Raiders are retreating. Any news from the Talaxians? Negative, Captain. We're on our own. Ah, Janeway. I believe it's time we ended our little game. Voyager will finally be mine. It's a shame it had to come to this, Cullen. We could have found common ground. Battle stations. Yeah, it'll be fine.
What are your orders, Captain?
Okay, let's go for this small guy first.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain.
What?
Ability ready, Captain. Moving to defend the port side, Captain. We've lost a subsystem, Captain.
What? Okay. Captain, our shield integrity has collapsed. The Kazon are attempting to get on board. Can we get the shields back online? Negative. My control is being impeded. An active block is in place. Blocked? Identify the source. No. Let's keep those shields down. Hope you've cleaned up a bit. Janeway, you're getting visitors. We're being boarded, Captain. Kazon troops on deck 5, 6, 7. Everyone stand down. No one needs to die. I'm going to talk to Cullen. Hello, everyone. Missed me? Ah, finally. My ship in my hands. Cullen, I'd like to discuss what happens now. Discuss? There's nothing to discuss, woman. Your ship and technology are mine. Seska, the Verterium Cortinide. I want to leave for the Hanon system as soon as possible. What's in the Hanon system? Your new home. You'll love it. Lovely little planet. Your crew is being transported to the planet, Janeway, but you'll stay as my little trophy. You disgust me, Cullen. Voyager's entire crew is on the planet's surface. Then get us off it. Wave goodbye, Janeway. A familiar silhouette of Voyager shrinks into the distance, leaving behind the entire crew, stranded on the desolate plains of Hanon 4. Only Janeway remains aboard, a hostage in Cullen's grasp. The crew watches with heavy hearts as their ship, their home, and their captain disappear over the horizon. Cullen, a Kazon Ogla ship is approaching. The Ogla? What do we want? What do those spineless sandworms want? Ah, Cullen. I see you finally succeeded in your little endeavor. Jabin, what do you want? Captain Janeway and I have unfinished business, and Voyager is my compensation. You're still holding a grudge about that array thing, Jabin? You couldn't seize it then, and you certainly are not going to be taking my ship now. A division of the spoils, perhaps, and Janeway's punishment? That's all I'm asking for. If I make them fight, maybe I could make us end up on Hanon 4 again. What was that? Sensors picking up on... Sorry for being late, Captain. Looks like you could do some backup. Ooh, all the Talaxians showed up. 5 Talaxian fighters, Maj. We meet again, Cullen. Your little raid is over. We have you outnumbered. Well, Cullen, looks like you got your hands full. I'll leave you to it. Good luck with your little predicament. Coward. This is my ship. My ship. We don't stand a chance. Your Kazon have no idea how to fly this ship, let alone how to do battle with it. We should retreat to Hanon 4. Do it. Damn it. Let my crew be ready. Whew, long one. Okay, well, we definitely want survivalist. Don't have Kazon. Need a lot of fighting. Medical and science, so I guess Kess. Listen, everyone, our captain will find a way back, but we need to be ready. First things first, water. Survivalist. We can build a solar still to capture water. Sweet. Crew constructs a makeshift solar still. The Hanon 4 sun does its work, and precious drops of water begin to collect. Need to find food, fast. Analyze local flora. Thank you, Kess. Sweet. After careful examination, several plants are identified as safe and nutritious. They provide meager but sustaining meals for the crew. Sun setting. We need shelter for the night. Yeah, let's scout for a cave. Scouting party discovers a hidden cave. The night passes without incident, and the crew is rested and ready for a new day, until they see that they're surrounded by the natives of the planet. No sudden moves. Okay. We can make clear we're capable of defending ourselves, or calm them down with voices and body language. Yeah, let's do that. They can help each other. Sweet. With the crew's careful gestures and soothing words, the locals lower their spears. Suddenly, Voyager appears above them, followed by Talaxian fighters. They land, and the battle continues. The Kazon and Talaxians are fighting each other. This is our chance to retake Voyager. God, 90. Enter through cargo hatches. Crew bypasses the ship's security systems, and it opens up a cargo hatch. They slip inside undetected, ready to take back their ship from within. I guess it actually landed. The captain must be on the bridge. Wait, someone's coming our way. A huge Kazon warrior. Be on your guard, everyone. No. Can't do any of this. Can work together, though. Alright. Okay. Crew overcomes the warrior, forcing him to retreat in defeat. The crew passes onto the bridge. Got some dilithium out of the deal. Reach the bridge. Captain Janeway must be here along with Cullen and Seska. Can storm the bridge, create a diversionary explosion, or hack into the system to fake a self-destruct sequence. Wow, all of these suck. I guess we're doing that. Crew has consequences. The crew, fueled by adrenaline and determination, overcomes the Kazon guards, rescues Captain Janeway, and subdues Cullah. Seska is struck by a stray phaser blast and dies. Screw you, Seska. 1,000 morale, hell yeah. That'll help a lot. Hey, down here, salt is a way of life. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'll be doing this for another hour or so. And of course, I'll be posting it on Friday. It's good to have you back on my bridge, Commander. And to call it my bridge again. How many Kazon are still present? We have taken a number of prisoners, Commander. Releasing them on Hanon 4 would be frugal. However, there are prisoners whose fate you may wish to decide on an individual basis, Captain. You look good, Captain. Do you have a new haircut? Crewman Jonas, you stand accused of treason against the Federation. Seska, she manipulated me, threatened me. I had no choice. Let's stick him in the bridge. You chose betrayal over loyalty, Mr. Jonas, and you will spend the remainder of our journey in the brig. When we return to Federation space, you will be court-martialed. No, Captain, please, I'll do anything. Don't lock me up. I'll be so bored. Lieutenant Nunez, please remove Mr. Jonas from my bridge. There's someone else waiting for you, Captain. Are you satisfied, woman? This is what you wanted, right? To see me broken and defeated and Seska dead? I am brand new on Twitch, so to answer your question about them being saved, I honestly don't even know how to do that, so that's probably why you're not seeing them saved. I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm not really a frequenter of Twitch, so I'll have to look into that. No, Cullah, this doesn't have to happen, but you insisted, and Seska paid the price. What do you want me to do? Surrender? Beg for mercy? Can leave him on Hanon, can leave him with the other Kazon Mages, or send him to exile alone. I can't ask him to join the crew? Stick him with the other Kazon. You're welcome to return to Hanon 4 and try to salvage what's left of your reputation. But I wouldn't expect any sympathy. I think your people have finally seen through you. How surprisingly merciful. Another sign of your weakness? Don't mistake mercy for weakness, Cullah. Threaten my crew again, and you'll see I can be as ruthless as the Kazon. This isn't the end, Janeway. Mark my words. Threat level 0, yeah. I think Maj Cullah has graced us with his presence long enough. Take him away. Captain, I'm grappling with Seska's death, a woman I fought beside, a woman I cared for. Yet she betrayed us, caused so much damage, I don't know what to feel. It's all right to feel both the loss and the anger, Chakotay. She was both a friend and an enemy. The pain you feel is a testament to the bond you shared. It's human to grieve. Thank you, Captain. I appreciate that. Captain, the warp coils have been repaired thanks to the Verterium core and warp core tear cap removed. Great news, Lieutenant Torres. Thank you. Captain, a minute of your time. Once we're past the Kazon territory, we're practically knocking on the Borg's front door. Scary stuff. Perhaps we could scout ahead to avoid any unpleasant surprises. Good thinking, Mr. Zibian. We'll send a probe to scout ahead. Before that, however, I would like to say a few words to the crew. I think there could be a down here, salt is the way of life. Comfort him. I guess there's a way, might be a future romance option for Janeway and Chakotay. Really, their romance would have made a lot more sense than Chakotay and Seven. I don't know, maybe we can have Seven and Harry actually pair off. That'd be fun. The Kazon have tested us in ways we never imagined possible. We faced a ruthless enemy, internal betrayal, and constant struggle for survival. But through it all, we persevered. Yeah. The scars of this conflict will remain, but they serve as a reminder of our strength and our commitment to returning home. Staying here and fixing my dang ship. Alright, let's get to full power. Warp core integrity damaged. It's not damaged. Leave me alone. Alright, let's get all this stuff back on. Oh my gosh. On.
What are all my work crews doing? Okay, that one's working. Where's my other work crews? Assigned to sickbay. Oh, they're upgrading. Duh. Alright. Sure. Yeah, I mean, their chemistry was always so much better than the, than 7, and... Hey, Commander Salad, welcome to the stream. I don't know, 7 and Chakotay always felt so forced. Okay, start repairing all my stuff. This chapter sucked. There's my wife with her upper respiratory crud going on. Okay. What are we researching? Apparently nothing. Okay, well, we actually can afford something, so let's do that. Okay, we do have positive morale incoming, which is great. And we're almost done healing everyone. Okay. I don't want to do replicator rations, though. I don't want to. I don't have any particular objectives, but I do have Borg space ahead, which tells me I should upgrade some stuff. Oh, I know what I need to do. Is it this one? Yes. Make me be able to craft photon torpedoes. Alright. Sure. The game so far has been a mix. So there's a couple things that if it were me designing the game, I wouldn't have done it this way. Such as it's irrelevant to this particular section because we're in a nebula and I can't scan anything anyway. But when you get to a place, you have to go to every last one of these to scan them to see what they are. It's like, why? Why are you making me do this? Just let me scan everything and yay, finally cured everyone. It's just busy work at that point. Yeah, let's go ahead and offer them some crops. Got some morale. Yay. Oh, as far as... yeah, I could see there being clauses for romances. To answer your question, Salt. I could see there being clauses and all that. I think that the reason why they ended up pairing him off with 7 is because he's one of the more developed characters. He wasn't already paired off with B'Elanna. And they really wanted to... Yay! Normal food. They really wanted to put the Borg bombshell on everything they possibly could. Alright, let's go ahead and get the duranium. And they couldn't stand to give Harry a break on anything, so it couldn't possibly be him. But yeah, I mean, who else are they going to pair her off? I guess that, honestly, the person that would have made probably the most sense for her to pair off with would have been the EMH, but that would have been just kind of weird Yeah, going back to the other question, how's the game so far? Not particularly challenging. It's not that it's not difficult, it just decides to be a jerk sometimes. Such as this. I just got 5 crew severely injured because I had the audacity. Alright, sure. Alright. Did I already check all this out? No, I did not. There's some additional crew that I'd like to visit as well, or pick up as well. Okay, I can start making some torpedoes. More crew, yay. Okay. Definitely need some more deuterium. It's a trading station. Yay, it didn't blow up in my face. Anything interesting? There's a lot interesting there. Okay. Let's get some more deuterium. You know what? Let's try it. Give us a huge amount of valuable resources as a thank you. Cool. That's what I like to see. And finally... Took a massive hit. Sudden surge likely from a subspace eddy. Caused plasma conduit. Okay, multiple rooms damaged. Repair. Repair. And I'll do it on the last. Fixed. Repair. Okay. There's our lovely Borg cube there. We can get some more crew. How are we doing on everything? We could use some more food. So let's pick that up first. Okay, and that's level 2. That's level 2. Good. Okay, now we're actually going to start bleeding. Oh, I actually need to get some more crew accommodations going. Yeah, let's do that. Hybridize some... Wow, okay. And 3 crew died. So that's what I mean about sometimes the game just decides to be a jerk. But, you know, that's how the dice are. Alright, join the crew. Cool, got all those people back. Can I afford the power? I absolutely can. Cool. And let's build... You know what? I would love to get rid of all the emergency quarters that I've got. Oh, hey, my shield generator's off. That might be important. Yeah, let me get rid of all these emergency quarters so I could... Accommodates 5 crew. Yeah, well, hang on. Do the tier 2s give morale? +1 morale per crew. Okay. Yeah, I don't need additional swanky accommodations. Right, still want food. I don't know, animal life. Analyze the animals before hunting. We can hunt them without endangering them. We no longer enslave animals for food, except when it's, you know, convenient. Well, yeah, so, regarding Neelix, I no longer have to worry about that because he doesn't exist anymore. What I have instead is the new and improved... Come on. Mr. Tuvix! Yay! I decided to keep him because I'm not a murderer. What do we actually need at this point? Not really anything except, well, I guess we could use some duranium. Just gonna pick up some more resources and then hop to the next battle stations. Oh, cool. Oh no, not the Kazon. Yeah, the thing is that
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
grabbing Tuvix,
Ability ready, Captain.
it decided that Neelix and Tuvok are
Ability ready.
dead. And, like, when you jump between sectors, it gives you, like, a log entry that's read by Tim
Ability
Russ
ready, Captain.
or
Enemy shields
Robert Duncan
destroyed, Captain.
McNeil. Which is really cool, except that I no longer get the ones from Tuvok because it thinks that he's dead. Because I saved somebody that, you know, is basically him with extra bits added. So it's a little weird. Honestly seems like an oversight to me. But... And let's upgrade both of you. Full storage. Sweet. Alright, let's grab some fuel and get. Gotta get that organic fuel, man. Rotate shield frequency seems really useful since we're going to be fighting the Borg CERN. Sure. Sweet. We are at capacity. Let's move on. I wonder if there's a way to review who all's in my brig. And no, I don't think that the game is that robust that I can start downloading people's minds and
Personal
people.
log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. All right, log's got to be quick. There's a party in the mess hall, and I am not missing out on that cake. Kazon space is behind us. Seska and Kulla, finished. They were quite the villainous duo, I'll give them that. Kulla, the chaotic brute, Voyager's sworn enemy, constantly trying to conquer our ship with his army of mindless minions. And Seska, the manipulative femme fatale, the one truly in charge, pulling the strings in the background like a spider. Hang on, I've got it. After the party, I have to jot down some notes for my holonovel. Supplemental 1. Ever heard of a mobile emitter? Probably not. We acquired schematics for this 29th century tech.
They're just
that
going to
lets you
skip
power
over that
hologram
part? Okay.
anywhere. Finally, we can drag our beloved EMH out of sickbay and onto away missions. Naturally, the party poopers down in engineering are saying the thing won't be cleared for research until their mandatory security check is done. Where's the leap of faith in completely unknown technology from the future, guys? Supplemental 2. We have lost contact with the probe we sent ahead into Borg space. Not exactly what you want to hear with your first cup of coffee. The captain and commander are focused on scarce food sources in Borg space and careful preparation, but we're talking about the Borg Collective here, the greatest known existential threat to the Federation. Food sources? I'm worried about assimilation.
And we don't get Tuvok's log because the game thinks he's dead. This is the last image transmitted by the probe before it went dark. Last images transmitted from Voyager's probe reveal a chilling sight, the inside of a Borg cube. The crew stares in disbelief, realizing the danger that waits ahead. This is it, Captain. Borg space. What about the probe's astrometric data? It picked up a narrow corridor of space devoid of Borg activity. We've nicknamed it the Northwest Passage. We need safeguards against assimilation. Doctor? I could bore you with the nuances, but I know you want to get to the point. I need Borg nanoprobes. Some things even my brilliance can't replicate. Yet. A derelict Borg vessel would be the safest bet. We'll consider it if the opportunity arises. Redouble your efforts. This has top priority. Captain, I think I need your help. Since we've been approaching Borg space, I've been experiencing visions. I saw Borg, dozens of them, dead. And I saw the destruction of Voyager. Oh, Tuvok's dead. Cass, we've all been through a lot. Get some rest. If you say so, Captain. Man, I do the right thing and don't murder Tuvix, and it just punishes me for it. I see how it is. Captain, long-range sensors are picking up transwarp signatures closing in. Red alert. Details, Ensign. Yeah. Yeah, and this is what I mean about clunky stuff. Why are you making me do all these individually? Oh, incidentally, for Commander Salad, something else that's fun. I have Balana, and I have Balana. I have Klingon Balana as well. So, there's a lot of... I am following the events of the story of the show, but it's definitely deviating quite a bit. Weapon and shield systems are inadequate for the threats present in this sector. If we are to navigate this quadrant safely, I recommend immediate enhancements. Yeah, we'll upgrade a room. In 40 turns. Okay, hopefully we'll get some research. You will leave System 0 behind. Okay. Wow, this is a huge sector. Okay. Do I want anything from here? Not really. Kind of full up on everything. Yeah, I don't care about this system at all. It has nothing I care about, so I guess we're leaving. Alright. No way! A pale green debris field of shattered Borg drones and drone corpses. Who or what is capable of such an act? I'm picking up a few erratic life signs, Captain. We might have just found our ticket through Borg space. An ally. Indeed, Ensign, a powerful ally. Scan for any other vessels in the vicinity. I'm picking up bio readings. They're coming from the outer hull of a Borg cube. Magnify. The hull of the Borg cube is covered in an unsettling organic mass. Is it friend or foe? Man, we're launching right into 8472. Sweet. It's definitely organic, but our sensors can't penetrate its surface. A space-dwelling organism? A biological weapon? Try to contact it. Send a standard greeting. No response. Can we tractor it closer to us? No effect. Whatever that thing is, it's impervious to our technology. Is there still an atmosphere inside the cube? Affirmative. Together with a number of erratic Borg life signs. Well, assemble an away team. Top priority, extract nanoprobes for the doctor and get a short-range scan of that biomass. Okay. Yeah, Tuvix is awesome. Look at those skills. Unfortunately, not super appropriate for this particular mission. She'd be a little better. Quick-witted. Do I have quick... Hey, Harry! Need Starfleet and medical. No. There we go. Got it covered. Alright, hundreds of dead drones, Captain. A few survivors, but they're harmless. How do we proceed with nanoprobe extraction? Gonna incapacitate them. Gonna extract from a dead Borg. That would make a lot of sense. Fake a biosignature. Doot. That's tempting because it's a lot of research, but this is a better chance. It's just not that much better, so let's go for it. Yay! A damaged drone stumbles towards the container and inserts its tubule, shedding a considerable amount of nanoprobes. Captain, most of the corridors leading to the biotic mass are blocked by debris. We could scan for a clear path, or we could just succeed. Let's do that. Team analyzes the structure and calculates the safest path. They avoid harm and safely reach the biotic mass. Captain, access to the biomass is blocked by 2 Borg drones. Orders? I get to have Harry be useful. Harry Kim finds a hidden corridor leading to a service tunnel. The team ends up circling behind the drones, remaining unnoticed. A bunch of morale and dilithium. Sweet. Captain, we found the organic structure. Tricorder scan suggests it's hollow, but we can't tell anything else. Oof. Yeah, I'll risk it. Yay! Team forcefully opens the biomass. Inside is unpleasant and strange. Their scans indicate it is an unknown alien spaceship. How could such a small ship cause so much damage? The Borg have much more data on these aliens, but how do we acquire it? Not a good chance. Significantly better chance. Let's do that. Sweet. Team hacks a nearby terminal and downloads a complete set of data logs. Wait! Noises! Coming closer! Whatever it is, it sounds angry! Orders! I could sneak away, get away as fast as possible, or retreat but ready to face it. I think we'll get away as fast as possible. Man. Sweet. Team sprints to the beam-out coordinates, but a massive creature appears, charging at them. It strikes, splashing acidic goo all over them as they beam back to Voyager. I am extremely confident it is 8472. Alright. Captain, this bioship is powering up, like it's charging some kind of weapon. It just took on the Borg. Let's get the hell out of here. Get us out of here. Maximum warp. Ah! Direct hit from the bioship, Captain. Shields are gone. Their firepower completely outmatches us. Tom, get us out of here now. Jumping to warp. Can we outrun it? It's not pursuing, Captain. That was close. Too close. Helm, let's put some distance between us and them. Scorpion. I've analyzed the creature's residue from these uniforms. The results are concerning, to say the least. It is comprised of alien cells with a rather voracious appetite for organic matter. To put it bluntly, it's a bioweapon that devours its victims. Can we fight it? I'm afraid we can only avoid it. My attempts to heal infected test tissue have so far proved ineffective. Any approach I've tried, chemical, biological, technological, they're instantly rejected and destroyed by the cells. Well, that's why the Borg can't assimilate them. Resistance, in this case, is far from futile. Nevertheless, I believe an army of Borg nanoprobes might do the trick. At first, they were no match for the alien cells, but I've reprogrammed them to remain undetected and target and eradicate the infection. Unfortunately, I'm only in the prototype stage. Intriguing. Think of the possibilities for enhancing our own immune system. Captain, your enthusiasm is unexpected, but valid. Maybe the reprogrammed probes could be useful against the bioships we encountered. In any case, I need to produce more nanoprobes if you intend to keep facing these creatures in the future. Start right away, Doctor. Borg space is dangerous enough without the added threat of biological warfare. We need to be prepared. Janeway to Engineering, any update on the Borg logs? It's coming along nicely, Captain. We'll have them cracked open in no time. Lieutenant, I expect a full analysis of that data as soon as possible. We need to understand what we're dealing with. Captain, I additionally require more Borg biosamples to perfect the adaptive reprogramming of the nanoprobes. 6 should suffice. I recommend we collect them from dead drones in the debris fields. All right. Hey, Captain, good news. Safety check on that 29th century tech? Done. The mobile emitter's a go. 100% compatible with the Doctor? No damage. Sweet. We can hit the ground running with the research. Our Doctor's finally going to be able to go on away missions. Alright. And we have to do once more the tedious BS. Ooh, some dilithium. Let's go for that. Okay. Right, we got a ton of research. $28 turns. Hopefully it'll be fine. All right. Six more dilithium. Sweet. Oh, okay. Well, let's get us some samples. Okay. Yeah, let's do torpedo launch bay 2. I'm sorry, did that say 16 turns remaining? Well, I might fail the objective anyway. Field density obstructs visuals. There's a high risk of collision. Recommend sensor targeting prior to approach. Yeah, we'll do that. Secure the samples for the Doctor. We've been hit by a piece of debris. Minor hull damage, but one sample secured, Captain. What happened here? Samples embedded in unstable fragments. Recommend tractor beam assist, but it doesn't look promising. I mean, sure. Secure the samples for the Doctor. 2 samples secured, Captain. Sweet. I feel like there should be some more construction that we're doing on the ship. Can I upgrade you yet? Potentially. Sweet. Alright, now we have more stuff to do too. Yeah, mining. Well, this is so much more though. Let's do it. Sweet. Okay. Sure. Yeah, finally getting some good luck. Okay, well, let's actually power on the shuttle bay. And we do in fact have a shuttle. Okay, I have plenty of research points. Let's check out Borg tech, shall we? Unlocks the ability to produce Borg nanites from deuterium and titanium in the biolab. Cool. Oh, and let's go torpedo launch bay. Upgrade. I will be 3 turns slow. Damn. Oh well. Yeah. It's not a broken promise. I'm just slow. Okay, well, at least no one died. Grab more resources. Okay, let's get some more research. Yeah, let's do regenerative shielding. And get some titanium, and then I think we'll move on to the next sector. Lost morale for that. All right. Okay. Moving on. Tedious scanning time. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. Lots of green space out here. Better use sensors. Yep, that's our best chance. Secure the samples for the doctor. 2 samples. Yay. Recommend a shuttle. I am glad I powered up the shuttle. 2 samples. Sweet. I think that's all we needed. Okay. I could use some deuterium. Don't care about any of that stuff. So this could be pretty nice. Oh, we don't have enough science anyway. Oh, let's go to the workshop. And I know. But oh, it's in the biolab, I bet. Assuming I can figure out where I put it. Okay, good. Biolab, there we go. Deuterium and titanium. Okay, very expensive. All right, Borg probe. Oh boy.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Ooh boy.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Sweet. Okay. Nope, need a little bit more to be able to research anything. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Oh, whole bunch of all kinds of resources. Sweet. Okay. Okay, fine. I guess I'll hang out here. I'm full up on everything, though. What? All repaired. Yeah, not a lot of planets producing food around here. Let me make sure that I actually have all my hydroponics bays upgraded. In fact, I might as well build another one. Do not need an additional holodeck. Where did I put it? There it is. Now I have something to do. Gotta get back the tiny amount of uranium I was using. Man, I am burning through my deuterium. Upgrade. Sweet. And fuel. Okay. Don't have enough research for anything, but we can get going on this. Captain, I've analyzed the Borg logs. The Borg refer to this thing as Species 8472. Hey, chat called it. Over the past 5 months, they've relentlessly attacked the Borg. Where do they come from? Anything about their origin? Yes, but it's complicated. The Northwest Passage is clear of Borg activity for a very good reason. This is where the bioships appear from. We have picked up signs of 133 bioships. That number keeps rising. Captain, I believe I can shed some light on their intentions. Did you pick up something from them again? I can hear them. They come from a place where they're alone. Nothing else lives there. A parallel universe? I don't know. The weak will perish again and again. They intend to destroy everything. Janeway to sickbay. Doctor, are the nanoprobes ready? Yes, Captain. We are now prepared for all eventualities. Finally, some good news. I want you to explore the offensive capabilities of the probes, Doctor. They could attack Species 8472 on a microscopic level. In theory, yes, but they're still at the experimental stage, Captain. Besides, I'm a physician, not a... Desperate times, Doctor, desperate measures. They may even have to consider a deal with the devil. The devil? Captain, you don't mean... The Borg. We offer them a way to victory, and in return we get safe passage through their space. Catherine, you can't be serious. The situation is unique. To our knowledge, the Borg have never been so threatened. I think we could take advantage of that. Even if the Borg agree, how long will they keep up their end of the bargain? We should let them fight it out. In the meantime, there's plenty of the Delta Quadrant to explore. We may find another way home. I don't want to miss out on 7. Or we might find ourselves back on the line of fire after 8472 gets through the Borg. So you'd rather help the Borg assimilate yet another species so we can just get back home. It's wrong. Commander, I appreciate your insight, but I've made my decision. Do I have your support? Yes, Captain. But I'd like to tell you an old story. A scorpion was walking along a river, wondering how to get to the other side when he saw a fox. I am really tempted to do this in, like, native elder stereotype accent, but I'll restrain myself. He's asked the fox to take him across the river. The fox said no. If you do that, you'll sting me and I'll drown. The scorpion assured him that if he did that, they'd both drown, so the fox finally agreed, but halfway across the river, the scorpion stung him. The fox turned to the scorpion and said, "Why'd you do that? Now you'll drown too." "I couldn't help it," said the scorpion. "It's my nature." Perhaps we are as naive as the fox, but I believe even a scorpion can be reasoned with if there's enough incentive. Lieutenant Paris, get us to the nearest Borg vessel. They shouldn't be hard to find. Aye, Captain. Okay. And Borg planet. I don't want to do that quite yet. Let's grab some more fuel, then we'll do it. Oh, very low chance of failure. Nice. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? That's the planet. They just took a sphere and scaled it up. Borg planet ahead, Captain. Well, ain't that something? A chilling green glow illuminates the faces of the crew as the sight of the giant Borg planet fills the view screen. A sense of dread fills the bridge. However, the captain is determined to negotiate safe passage. Vessel's approaching, Captain. We've locked onto us with a tractor beam. Let's hope they're in the mood to talk. Open a channel. We are the Borg. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. Borg vessel, this is Captain Janeway of the Starship Voyager. I have tactical information about species 8472. I want to negotiate. Negotiation is irrelevant. You will be assimilated. We know you're in danger of being defeated. You can't afford to risk losing this opportunity. We'd rather self-destruct and destroy all our knowledge than be assimilated. State your demands. Safe passage through your space. Once we're beyond Borg territory, I'll give you our research. Unacceptable. We require the technology now. If I give it to you now, you'll assimilate us. Species 8472 must be stopped. Our survival is your survival. Give us the technology. No. Safe passage or no deal. State your proposal. We combine our resources. You're still going to need time to develop the technology once you've acquired it. Together, we can create a weapon more quickly if you escort us through your space. Report. A bioship has emerged in our vicinity. It's heading towards the planet. 8 more bioships have appeared. Oh, they're actually going to show this? Sweet. And now there's one fewer of them in the Delta Quadrant. We've come to a halt, Captain. Looks like this is it. We have considered your proposal. Your terms are acceptable. We will send a representative to your ship. Designate an individual who will cooperate with them. Aww. It's gotta be Harry. Ensign Kim, I want you to work with the Borg. You have a keen mind. If they try to deceive us, you'll be the first to know. Me? With the Borg? I won't let them fool me. Thank you, Captain. Very well. Borg vessel, send over your representative. 3 Borg drones materialize on the bridge. Suspicion and unease fill the air as the crew struggles to accept the presence of their new allies. 7 of 9. Tertiary adjunct of Unimatrix 01. You may call me 7 of 9. I speak for the Borg. Welcome aboard. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway. You are proposing a large-scale weapon. We concur. I thought you might. We could encase the nanoprobes in some of our photon torpedoes, turning them into biomolecular warheads. Your torpedoes are inadequate. They lack the necessary range and dispersive force. We propose a multi-kinetic neutron mine. 5 million isoton yield. A weapon of mass destruction? We won't endanger innocent worlds. It would be efficient. That would require approximately 50 trillion nanoprobes. Replication would take several weeks. 53,273,890,000,001 to be precise. No, the Borg are losing. You don't want any further delay. You will work with what we give you. You are individuals. You think in small terms. However, the present situation requires that we consider your plan. Yeah, so 8472 is beyond that. Keep in mind their whole thing that Cass picked up about them being alone. They conquered their entire home dimension. They're insane. Voyager's Class 6 photon torpedoes, explosive yield of 200 isotons should suffice. You have detailed knowledge of our weapons? We are Borg. Of course. We should provide the Borg with a designated cargo bay to work in, secured and monitored closely to prevent any unauthorized access to Voyager systems. Agreed. Make it cargo bay 2. Harry Kim, get to work with 709. If a single drone steps 1 millimeter out of that cargo bay, I'll decompress the entire deck. With Ensign Harry Kim currently unavailable, his duties as operations officer will be temporarily covered by Ensign Agram. This highly capable duty operations officer knows Voyager's systems inside and out. He is a bit quiet, but his methodical approach keeps everything running smoothly. Ensign Agram was part of the original Starfleet crew aboard Voyager when it launched. His presence will ensure a seamless transition. Precision prevents problems. Well, we got the Borg bombshell. Still making nanoprobes. Good. Have I cleared out this whole deck yet? I have not. Okay. Man, there's just not a lot of interesting stuff around, is there? Discover the remains of a Borg cube drifting in space. Hull shows severe biogenic damage. Residual energy signatures for this part of the vessel are still active. Yeah. Not messing with that quite yet. Alright. I'm afraid I don't have good news regarding Kess. Her telepathic visions are increasing in frequency and intensity. They're getting worse, Captain. I can barely sleep. See, this is one of the areas where it would be really nice if they actually did a little more integration. Like, Tuvix should be able to help her. Full psychological evaluation. Doctor, I want a complete psychological evaluation. We need to get to the bottom of these visions. If there's any psychological cause for Kess's visions, I'll find it. Thank you, Captain. I appreciate your concern. I'm picking up gravimetric distortions, Captain. A bioship incoming on an intercept course. Red alert. Battle stations. Evasive maneuvers. Get us out of here. I'm trying, but they're fast. Where are the Borg when you need them? Alright. That's ramming, I guess. Captain, the cube, it sacrificed itself for us. The cube is irrelevant. We cannot allow the nanoprobes to be destroyed. Well, that was unexpected, but the Borg knows what's at stake. We are Borg. It was necessary. You can't be serious. Those people were assimilated against their will. They had families, lives. Your emotional response is irrelevant. We must complete nanoprobe production. Additional bioships may arrive. Chakotay, where do you get off being so concerned about a cube being blown up? One of those showing up in the Alpha Quadrant is an existential threat. I hate to admit it, but she's right. Resume production. Might as well pick up fuel, I guess. Alright, looks like that whole floor is cleared out. Might as well repair that. Sure. Does this planet have... Oh, it has a ring and a moon. That's fun. Diverse wildlife, la-di-da. Okay. Yeah, let's get as much as we can. Oh. Disturbed a localized pocket of subsurface gas which erupted and contaminated the surrounding ecosystem. Oops. My bad. Okay, we are in fact draining a bit of power now, so I'll deactivate this floor in a bit. Okay, can I move on? I can. Sweet. No food. Okay, fine. I'm going to make more hydroponics bays, and I need a work crew for that. Switching that off. More hydroponics. I already upgraded this one, right? Yes. The yum deck. I like that. Nanoprobe production complete, Captain. Given the damage caused by a single bioship, your safety remains precarious. To enhance your defensive capabilities, we will provide schematics for Borg ablative hull armor. Shield integration will enhance survivability in your next encounter with Species 8472. Our next encounter? I have no intention of encountering 8472 again. We will provide you with torpedoes and depart from your territory as soon as possible. Acknowledged, Captain. We were merely addressing the hypothetical possibility of further encounters. It's generous of them. Captain, I urge you to reconsider integrating Borg technology into Voyager systems. There's an invisible price tag attached to that shield module. Yeah, let's not do it. You're right, Commander. We won't integrate it. I fear the price might prove too steep. Oh, and double the security around Cargo Bay 2. Will do, Captain. Good call. Got a bundle of biomolecular warheads. Gonna continue producing those because I am sitting very pretty on bioneural gel packs at the moment. Can I research anything? I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. Oh, but Borg stuff might be relatively cheap. Not that cheap. Okay. Yeah, gosh. Got yet another bot showing up in chat. Banning. And upgrading. Whew, lots of planets. Okay. Can't zoom out any further, I guess. Oh, I should actually craft those. Doot. Need 20 torpedoes? Dang. Alright. Well, having done that, food is just causing problems. Let's get some deuterium. Oh, we'll have dilithium as well. That'll be nice. Okay. 75 extra food. What does having Harry here do? Minus 28% production time? Okay. Oh yeah, I can apparently have the mobile emitter now. Ooh. That would be pretty nice. Advanced lighting. Yeah, that would be sweet. Mobile emitter. Yay! It's cheap. Oh, yeah. In order to cut down... Because I can make... mechanically speaking, I can make replicator rations, but it puts a heck of a drain on my deuterium supply. Yeah, 59 deuterium, so almost half of what I'm burning each round is just to feed the crew. Makes everyone happy, but it's expensive. Normal food rations don't affect morale at all, and they're grown in hydroponics. Sure. Okay. Nope. Don't want to do that quite yet. Sure. Yeah. Leave me alone. Treat the sick. Okay. Actually, I want to get the mobile emitter online before I do anything. Yeah, leave me alone. Yes. Okay. Close that down. Workshop. Okay, I guess that I don't have to build the thing. All the fuel we could ever want. Alright, fine, I'll go on.
Sickbay to the captain. I have some disturbing news.
At this point, Doctor, I'm almost expecting it.
I've concluded Kessa's psychological evaluation. Every time she has a vision, specific regions of her brain go into a state of hyperstimulation, memory engrams, perceptual centers. I think we have to consider the possibility that Species 8472 is trying to probe her mind, Captain, to access her memory. How are you holding up, Kess? It's as if those creatures are here in the room. I can't block them out. I'm scared, Captain. I strongly advise you take Kess out of range of Species 8472. Unaddressed, this could have serious neurological consequences.
Thank you, Doctor. Keep me apprised of any further changes. Production of the biomolecular warheads is complete, Captain. Good. Lieutenant Paris, locate the nearest Borg vessel and... Helms unresponsive. Engines offline. We're dead in the water. Unauthorized access in Cargo Bay 2, Captain. The Borg... Bridge to Cargo Bay 2. Stop what you're doing or I'll depressurize that deck and blow you out into space. Final warning. Denied. The course of the war requires we modify our agreement. We will steer the ship into Species 8472's domain. You will comply and test the warheads if you wish to survive. Captain, they've accessed deflector controls. Voyager's emitting a resonant graviton beam. It's creating a singularity. Yeah, screw him. Vent the cargo bay, now! Decompression cycle complete, Captain. Deflector controls still offline. Welcome to Fluidic Space. What? Where are we?
Voyager finds itself in a bizarre fluidic realm, a swirling expanse of brown and green. The crew wonders what dangers this strange new place holds. We appear to have crossed an interdimensional rift. Ensign, pressurize the Crocker Bay. Hi, Captain. I'm still picking up 2 life signs. Not all the Borg were ejected during the decompression. Captain Janeway, we've entered the domain of species 8472, fluidic space. They know we are here. A fleet of bioships is already converging on our position. We will put the newly developed warheads to the test. This was your plan all along, wasn't it? Us fighting your war. How can the Borg open a portal to fluidic space? We are Borg. We assimilated the knowledge. There's more to it. You started this war, didn't you? Tried to conquer new territory, but they fought back, a species as malevolent as your own. Species 8472's resilience is superior. They are the apex of biological evolution. Their assimilation will add greatly to our own perfection. You bit off more than you could chew, and now you need our help. You have one option. Demonstrate the effectiveness of your warheads, and then we will keep our end of the bargain and open a portal back to the Delta Quadrant. I will discuss this with my crew. Individuals, discuss all you want. You have no alternatives. Contact us when you come to that conclusion. I don't believe a word she said, Captain. Remember the Scorpion and the Fox? I do. What's your proposal, Commander? We play our part. After they bring us out of the Delta Quadrant, we eliminate them. Sting them after they bring us over the river. We would be no better than the Scorpion. These Borg were once normal people. You're right. We could sever their link to the Collective. It's been done before, with Jean-Luc Picard. Maybe. Brief Lieutenant Torres about it and keep it discreet. Should the Borg betray us, the code word will be Scorpion. If you hear it, act. Understood. Everyone listen up. There's a tough battle ahead, and I intend to win it. We show Species 8472 what they're up against. If they have any sense of self-preservation, they'll back off. We are in agreement. Captain, we've just completed initial calibration of the biomolecular warheads. Not a moment too soon. One bioship approaching our position. Okay, so 7 of 9 allows us to shoot the
what are your orders, Captain?
Special torpedoes. Let's
Moving to defend the front, Captain.
defend ourselves.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
And sweet. Hunter channel points the 709 wasn't flushed out. I mean, when they have decisions that will affect things, they do highlight them in gold. So, not so invincible after all, eh? The prototype shows promise, but the test is not yet complete. Holy, she's right. More bioships incoming, Captain. We're hopelessly outnumbered. Not entirely without hope, Lieutenant. Deploy another volley of warheads. Let's end this. Oh, goodness. Let's go ahead and do distraction and instant shield recharge.
What are your orders, Captain?
Yeah.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, 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 Captain.
Kablooey. Ha! They're retreating, Captain. We actually pulled it off. I think we made our point. 7 of 9, open the portal now. We will comply. Phew! Never thought I'd say it's good to be back in the Delta Quadrant. All remaining bioships in the Delta Quadrant are returning to their realm. The Borg have prevailed. With our help... Now it's your turn. Give a safe passage through Borg space. Unacceptable. The Alliance is terminated. Your ship and its crew will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. 709 turns on the crew. Security's phaser's fire bounces off her Borg shields as she plunges her assimilation tubules into the helm console. She's trying to access her coordinates. Scorpion! Ooh. So, I don't understand, but it has 2 people working on it, so I guess we'll try that. Neural transceiver attached. B'Elanna, connect me to her. Connection established. 709, you're a human individual. I can see your memories. You remember being human. We are Borg. Your appeal to my humanity is irrelevant. I see a young girl. I see a lone crutch with no owner. I see a boy that does not... What's the quote from Christmas Carol? Sorry. A family. Listen to your human side. To yourself, the little girl, 709, Annika. Initiating power surge now. She's unconscious, Captain. 709 separation from the collective appears to have triggered a chain reaction. The other drone aboard Voyager has lost consciousness. Get them to sickbay. Helm, get us out of Borg space. Maximum warp. Alright. Okay. Good. Both sick bays aren't doing their thing. In fact, that's level 2. That's level 2. Okay, good. Yeah, we might have gotten a second Borg, but I doubt there'll be a character. Okay, is there a sector I can look at that's interesting? It'd just be a generic crew member. Okay, what's up, Doc? Captain, our Borg guest is rejecting its implants. It appears the separation from the collective has triggered this reaction. She's dying. I have to remove the implants, but some of them replace vital organs. She may not survive the procedure. Let's use the Vidian surgical device again! Do it, Doctor. The Vidian surgical device should make the surgery easier. Captain, the surgery was successful. 709 is stable and recovering. While some of the Borg implants remain, they no longer pose a threat to her health. She is, shall we say, mostly human again. Green homeless icon in case you have Borg without accommodation. For Borg, you need to build alcoves instead of crew quarters. I use the same procedure on the other Borg. Looks like our crew is about to get an interesting member. Yay. May I talk to her? Yes, she's conscious, but quite upset. Naturally, given the consequences. Captain Janeway, what have you done? I cannot hear the others. The voices are gone. Oh, so they gave us 2 Borg bombshells, both in their cat suits. We had to remove your cortical implant, 7. It was necessary to save your life. You will return this drone to the Borg. That's not possible, but I'm offering you a place on Voyager. A chance to rediscover your individuality. I do not understand. I am Borg. I have no individuality. There's more to you than that, 7. You were human once. We can help you find her again. I'm unsure, but to learn who I was, it is intriguing. We'll do everything that we can to help. What was your name before your assimilation? Annika Hansen. But I'm not that person. I was, and still am, Borg. My name is 7 of 9. As you wish, 7. Captain, our other Borg patient is eager to talk to you. Captain Janeway, you have not been introduced yet. Was 9 of 9, but that doesn't seem to fit anymore. You may just call me 9. 9. Verbal communication is strange. I am not accustomed to it, but it feels liberating. You're doing better than I expected. Thank you, Captain. Being Borg, it felt like an eternity, but I know I wasn't part of the collective as long as the others, and now I'm lost. We severed you from the collective, 9. I can't help but feel responsible. You're welcome to stay aboard Voyager. We'll find a place for you. Perhaps that's acceptable. Perhaps. Anywhere can be home. I'll take time to adjust, to become useful. I'm sure you will, 9. You're really going to allow the Borg access to the bridge? That puts Voyager's systems at risk, Captain. We severed their connection to the collective, Commander. We're responsible for them. 7, please excuse the Commander's apprehension. His concerns are irrelevant. I will demonstrate my utility. Charming. 7 of 9's knowledge of the Borg is invaluable, especially since we're still in their territory. We're vulnerable, and with species 8472 no longer a threat to the Borg, we need a solution, and we need it fast. 7. Your first official duty is to analyze the sector and find a way out. A wormhole, an anomaly, anything, even a temporal rift. I will comply, Captain. Good. Maintain course, and yellow alert. Okay. Can I build Borg combinations? Is that in engineering, technology? Borg. Regeneration alcoves. Okay. Shield matrix. Okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Need at least 2 so that you can have people rotate. That makes sense. "19 injured crew." Alright. But with that, I think we need to wrap this one up because I have a kid that's going to be waking up soon. Sorry about the multiple delays today, or the multiple breaks. My mom takes my son to a toddler thing on Wednesdays, which is how I am able to have so much time. But also means that when she gets back, I have to put him down for a nap. Hey! Got the disease under control. That's good. So, that's why I had the delay in there. But, with all that said, it is time for me to call it. Have a good one, everybody. Live long and prosper and all that. And see you next week.